time this week. Obviously, before we start, I've got to do all my setting up stuff that we do every time. Just hope that it all goes well this week, really. Hope that we get something good. Hopefully we get some good drafts and stuff. Computer's obviously taking time to load. That's because we're just getting started here. And we have got a comment before I've actually got on the stream. Pretty good from you guys. Obviously you haven't seen my thumbnail and stuff yet, so you don't know who I've predicted for my big players. One of them I'm pretty sure will be correct, and there's one that's flying around everywhere, and that name will be talked about later probably. There we go. I'm just getting on it now. Go on, we've got some comments coming in. Brod, Zach, good to see both of you. Oh, Brod, you're playing Weekend League. Very best of luck, because I don't play it. So, hey, hopefully that goes well for you. I don't know how sweaty people still are, if people really try that much. I'm guessing they really still try a lot, but all you can do is hope that you do well, and I wish you luck, bros. As always, hope you do well in the Weekend League. So let's get all those sorted out. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me do the actual thumbnail on my phone, which is really annoying. But let's see if I can do it on my computer while we start. So just a reminder, the last week, very nice team of the week actually. Of course, that Lewandowski would go nicely in my team if you have a look at it. If you look at the headline as Lewandowski, he's now 94, and he's probably going to go 95 when they win 4 games in a row, which is probably going to happen because they're Bayern. Just unfortunate things, they ran into Leverkusen. Leverkusen, they might have played Leverkusen, but they played Leipzig, and obviously Leipzig are also doing really well, and that was a draw as far as I know. So they didn't actually get their wins in a row, but I'm pretty sure they will for the end of the season. Matt, it's good to see you as well, mate. Again, we're just chilling here. I'm just reminding everyone of the team will probably go into a Div Rivals match once it's actually let me edit my thumbnails and stuff. 5 of you in now. Cameron, good to see you as well, mate. You're here quite often. Got quite a few of the regulars in early. It's good to see you all, because unfortunately we didn't manage to get streaming at a good time. We had to wait until later last week. But we're back at normal time now, so let's have a look at some of these players here. 0 and 4, that is a shame, bros. Last time I played it, I think I had like 2 games left. So I don't actually, I think I was 14 and 14. Around that. Which is pretty good, but I really can't be bothered with Weekend League. I just think it's too many games. I haven't even been playing Rivals really. When I've been playing FIFA, it's been career mode. Or, well, if I can get people on it, it would be pro clubs. Right, let's have a look. Let's get the thumbnail on. Right, the thumbnail's just saving out now. So we have got Zambrotta, I would remind everyone of that. I haven't actually done the swaps. I don't know how long I've got to do them, but I haven't really bothered. I'm going to try and do Rijkaard, and then I'll obviously be able to fit that Mbappe that we packed a few weeks ago into my team. So if we're looking at the swaps, how long do we have? Do we just have until the end of the season? I'm guessing we do. Played first foot champs games ever. Cameron, how did it go, mate? And you did Politano. What, the upgrade, Zach, or just a normal one? Because that upgrade one is actually from a different club. Interesting, but finesse goals. Yeah, if I put Politano in a team. Cameron, well done, mate. What console are you on? But it's good to see people doing well in Weekend League. The thing is, though, I normally win my first 4 or 5, and then I play against people that are really good and lose a lot. Just the normal, yeah. I did that when it came out, but then I haven't bothered doing the upgrade. I haven't done Trossard. I haven't done any others. PS4, so that's good, Cameron. I'm on PS4 as well if you want to have a game later, because I do like giving subscriber games, and I don't think I've actually played against you before. My thumbnail still isn't changing. Someone could like go out of it in a second and have a look. That would be nice, but I think I'll try and get onto an online game as soon as that's done. 16 minutes, and we need like 12 to play an online game. But I haven't played Div Rivals for a while. I believe I was trying to do a challenge with Premier League team. See, that's why I've got Tammy down there. I'm pretty sure that's what I was doing. So I go on squad selector, and this was the Premier League team I was using. Best league in the world, as it says there. And it's pretty good. I have a very strong first line of PL team, and I could even put Winter Refresh Van Arnholt there, because I got him from a pack. I think it was a week. Well, I think it was last week actually, and that was pretty good. Obviously, we packed Informed Party last week in a 2-player pack, and that was a decent little pull as well. Has anyone else got anything recently that I should know about? It says changes saved. I'll just sort that out. Good to see you as well, Maxim Glutentag, the classic. Was Rudiger in the starting team, or did I move him in instead of Ake or something? I don't know, but I'm waiting to go into a game. I'm just going to get this little thing done here. I will be honest with you guys, I am monetising the stream at the moment, that's why it's taking long. Because I'm going to see, as well as... you shouldn't get ads while you're watching it. If you're already on the stream, you won't get ads. But I'm just seeing if this actually affects anything, if I actually get to make any money out of this. You got 3 out of 4 walkouts, Zach. I haven't opened mine yet, so hopefully when I open mine, I'll get something good. The main question is, did you use the It's Kbo methods? But I think I'm about ready to go into a game, because that should all have saved now, and we're ready to go. Wish me luck, everyone. First game of the day. Red latency, out we go. That'll be because my PC's still shutting down, probably. Look, see, I can't even load out of a game properly. That's not a good start. I was say my strike force is looking nice for this one. We'll go into this game. No, it's gone red. It's gone red. It's gone red, and it's made us go into the game anyway. I'm not happy with that. Oh, you're funny if you think we're beating this. His only normal card is Neymar. 95 red Messi. Crespo, I don't know if Crespo is from swaps or Kaka's from swaps. I think the centre-back's from swaps. Yeah, I know, Cameron. Oh, no. And I'm not even playing Weekend League. This is just Rivals. I guess we'll have to beat him with superior class, maybe. I don't even know what division I'm in. I haven't played an online game of FIFA for a long time, apart from playing friendlies against a few of you guys. Salah and Griezmann, that is solid. Because I haven't played it for a few weeks. These players are all expensive, aren't they? I've just been out of the loop for a few weeks with FIFA, really. That Valverde, he already scares me. Because I know that like he's got good all-round stats. But then I have Alan St. Maximin, and that is good for me. This Anderson I got for reaching level 30, I think it was last season. He's just not actually that good. We have Mbappe and Perisic on the bench, and I love both of those. But Lewandowski is my favourite card I've used. Did any of you guys watch any of the European ties over this week? And if so, well, if your team played, what did you think of it? And who do you think is going to get some man of the matches? There's going to be like a moment. There's going to be like a player moments Olympiacos guy probably, or something like that. Right, so he's just playing it around here really. Matthias, I don't know who that is. Obviously it's not Lothar Matthias because it's spelled differently. I don't know if that's someone's first name. You just don't want to get turned by Messi here. Apparently that's a free kick. Right. Bruno is a cheat code apparently. I didn't watch that game, I was watching Arsenal because it was close. Because I started watching it at half time and I saw Man United were already 3-0 up and I just went, that game's gone. So I watched Olympiacos against Arsenal and it was actually quite interesting. Obviously, it is a bit weird, I think, that away goals still count after extra time. I don't think that's really fair because Arsenal had to play longer with the away goal rule being against them. If that makes sense, because they only played the 90 minutes in Greece. So they had to defend an extra 30 minutes. Olympiacos didn't without conceding an away goal, which I don't think was fair, really. But I don't support Arsenal, so it doesn't affect me that much. I support West Ham and will be in the Championship next season. Hey, go on, St. Maximin. Let's see. Doesn't matter who you've got. I've got St. Maximin. Look. Hey. Round he goes. Unlucky. Go on, St. Maximin. See, I'm just trying to do skills. Against Rijkaard, of all people. Here's Delph. Step him. Way! Fabian Delph all the way! See, okay, this guy isn't actually very good. He's just got good players. His Rijkaard just got stepped by Fabian Delph. I think that shows the level of player we're up against here. Because I don't really play that seriously. Everyone knows that. I just like messing about. But have you guys got any like special teams you think I should use? Any cards I should try out actually? Because I'm thinking if I get Rijkaard, I'll have a really fun team. I'll be able to use... oh no, I'll be able to use Mbappe and Lewandowski. And I'm really looking forward to that. Because Lewandowski, he's really good, but he's not actually really like a meta card. Because he's not really quick. I mean, if I could ever get hands on that headline as Lewandowski. So if I got 1 million coins, that's who I'd buy. Because he's like 94, I think that's a goal. Oh, maybe not. You see, maybe this guy's finishing isn't too good as well, and that could be helpful. Go on, Anderson. Anderson's came back in real life. He played his first match on Monday. We played Liverpool, and I'm pretty sure everyone was supporting us. We just got unlucky, to be honest. I think we've actually played quite well. That's a corner. Obviously, Bros, you support Liverpool, so you'll be very happy about that result. But I was happy with the way we played. I think we were just unlucky because obviously Fabianski had his first game. He hasn't actually played well in about 2 years. And in the last one, it's just Mark Noble blocks it and it played Alexander-Arnold in. So we were a bit unlucky there. Yeah, I think we put up a good performance, really. It's a bit of a shame Souček had to go off because I was impressed with him. And then we also had that chance at the end with Jared Bowen, so it was just about being more clinical. And I think if we had more confidence, then maybe we could have scored. Yeah, I'd agree you got a little bit lucky, but you have to have luck to win the league at the end of the day, don't you? Oh, wow, Abraham scored. Wow, I'm surprised. Are we actually going to win? Is he going to leave? You can't really see me too well because I'm just leaning forward at the moment. That is unbelievable. He has left at 2-0, 25 minutes in. Easy win against a team that I thought was going to cause me a lot of problems, actually. So, our dilemma now is that we have 10 minutes because he left early. So, Brazil probably won't fit. I'll play against you later. That's what I'm saying. I won't play a game right now because I want to be there to do the SBC when it comes out and the other stuff like that. But yeah, I was going to say, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. What have we completed? Have we done an icon swap? Oh no, we've done some Ødegaard thing. We've unlocked an 80 rated Ødegaard, so I don't know how. But that's fun. We'll do that. Yeah, that's credit card. Lost 2-0, poor lads. I've got to say Red Messi's probably based on luck. This guy probably finished silver 1 and got Red Messi or something stupid. Squad building challenges. I don't think there's too much outlets worth me doing. So we've got Aspi, Aguero, doesn't really fit my team. Haaland would be fun, but it's just too expensive. Look. Yeah, Haaland instead of Lewandowski in my team could work. Got Neymar, that's too expensive. Oh, the Osimhen thing's going for the 50k pack. I didn't know that. That is not worth it. Jumbo gold pack. The loan player is also not worth it. Double upgrades are still there for 4 days, so I don't need to worry about them. And Joshua Kimmich, if I could do him actually, that'd be very good. 85 and an 86. I might do that card actually. It's 90 rated. He's Hullet gang. He fits in my team. He'd replace Goretzka, so that is a card I might actually consider doing. I could think of doing that card. The only thing is that I don't think he'd fit in my team after I've changed it because it'd be a 4-4-2. But that is a really strong card and maybe something I'll consider doing. I'm not sure yet though. We've got 100 things on the transfer list, so I've got to sort some of this out. I've got a Sarabia. I should probably sell him. He's not worth anything though, which is the problem. I think these are just players I couldn't send to club. So if I can send these to club, I'll send them there just so we've got some space when we open our untradeable packs. No one wants this guy. Right, so don't think we've got too long left. I think it's like 8 minutes. Yeah, 8 minutes. Has anyone got any suggestions? People they think will be in his team? We could obviously go into like a concept thing. We could start building a team. So, who do people think we're gonna? Well, who do people think we're gonna play against? Who do you think we're gonna see packed? Who do you think is going to win when I play against Bros? When I play against everyone else? So, do you agree with like my thumbnail? Not Max in my face cam isn't big enough to do that. You won't see any dancing here. I might do, you know, the Alan Pardew when they scored against Man United or whoever. You know, when Palace scored against Man United in the FA Cup and he started going like that. Yeah, that kind of thing. I've got to say, Audrey Azola to Bayern Munich, something that really went under the radar. I didn't see it. Cost small. Well, that's good for me because I'd rather do Kimmich. Kimmich looks really good. So I'm just seeing what I can get off the transfer list here. Joe Gomez, I know I have one in my club. Zakaria, after his upgrade, he looks like a great one for like people who want cheap teams. And if you're doing a first owner team, I could really see people using Zakaria. A lot of these are players I've bought for marking matchups and then realised I already had them in my club. Traore, surely he can go to club. No. 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 See? Massive transfer list here. We've got so much stuff on it. Say Lukaku can go to club because I definitely used him this week. Gomez Andrade. I'm going to send these to club because I think I could use them all for gold upgrades. For like people like Frazier Campbell, Ryan Don't. What I'd maybe like to see as a promo one day, I think this is a great idea and I want to see what you guys think of it because this is an idea I've had, but I forgot about it when I've been streaming, really. I haven't talked about it when I've been streaming. So for all of you that are in here, who would want a promo based on... Well, I don't know how many people know about this. They kind of text me on Twitter or whatever. Players that the streets would never forget as a promo. So we get our Ben Arthurs, we get Kabai, we get Adel Tarat. Them kind of players. The players that... They were heroes, really. Dimitri Payet, 15-16. Obviously, Michu's retired, but he was a great one. Bar and Cisse up front. Those kind of partnerships, those kind of players, where the fans loved them, even though they weren't playing for a top team, necessarily. Prime Michu is something else. I don't know what rating he got. Yeah, Vardy. The thing's, I think Vardy will go down as a proper legend, bros, rather than just being like that kind of thing. Obviously, EA would never do that. EA would never do that because that's fun. I think Vardy has a claim to an actual Legends card when he retires, just because what he achieved with Leicester. Either him or Riyad Mahrez. Because what they've done is amazing. So who heard about the PL Hall of Fame as well? It's a bit of an American kind of thing. I think they're really doing it for like merchandising rights and whatever, because Budweiser are in charge of it, basically. But who do you think is going to be in that? Because they're going to announce 2 people to be in it. And you got to say, like, obviously it's going to be like 2 or 3 players a year. Eventually you're going to have like the whole Man United squad of 1999. A lot of the Invincibles. Ronaldo will probably get in there eventually. Downbeat commentary, it's good to see you back. Don't think you commented yet today. We've got 4 minutes 29 seconds there. We'll just check the loading screen again. Fergie and Wenger. I don't know if they'll do managers or do managers separately, perhaps. I think Doug Leash was too early on, bros, because it's people that played in Premier League rather than Division 1. This doesn't work, by the way, the Twitch Prime Pack. I just think I'll point that out. I seriously reckon that CM's going to be Trent. Just because a lot of people said that he should be playing centre mid, haven't they? In real life. 95, right wing, I've gone with Ronaldo. It wouldn't surprise me if it's Mbappe. Not sure who else, though. And CDM, I'm pretty sure that is going to be... CDM to centre-back, I'm pretty sure that's going to be N'Golo Kante. So, we've got all of our stuff waiting here. We're ready to go. I think I might do... Well, build an upgrade now, just because I'm probably going to pack half the players again later on. If the centre-back is Pogba, that would be weird, though, because he's a CM instead of a CDM, so that's why I don't think it'll be him. Maxim, what did you say? Ryan Giggs, yeah. Ryan Giggs will obviously be in it, and Alex Ferguson, yeah. 0 and 5. Give it a break. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's Cameron, that's a problem this year, using a lot of the same players over and over again. People complained about it when we got the first lot as well, they're just doing the same people over and over again. Sergio Roberto's the right back. That'd be interesting, actually. Now, I could see that as well, because he's played a few matches in midfield. Yeah, I could see that happening. If you get that right, Cameron, then big respects to you. Let's put that on gold low to high. We'll just do one of these early on to test it out. Do you need rares? You need 10 rares, or UCL rares, so I could use like that Traore where I've got 2 of him. This man is not liked on this channel, okay? I think everyone should probably know that by now, but we don't speak of him here. For anyone that watched the West Ham Liverpool game, from a neutral perspective or a Liverpool perspective, what did you think of our right back, Jeremy Nagakia? Because I think he's a future star. Completely. I think he's going to be class later in his career. I think Rice showed he was good again. Rice probably more stood out against City though, just because he was the only one that played well in that game for us. But that was mainly Moyes' fault, playing very, very negative football. So Guzan's there. We'll open this one early. Maybe we'll pack one of the ones just before they go out of packs. But I do like these, the way you can like pick your player. And then we'll just put a non-rare in here. Why do you hate Declan Rice? I'll take it you're Irish then. David Martin, ex-MK Dons legend. West Ham legend now. Well, his dad was a West Ham legend. He's kind of gone down in folklore as David Martin. Legend of the game. Roman Yoli, that's okay, I guess. For, you know, when he did like his clean sheet against Liverpool. not Liverpool, against Chelsea. I keep thinking about Liverpool just because that's the game that's just gone. I think this team of the week is kind of slept on. I didn't really notice it came out. A lot of people didn't, but we've got Fernandes. He'll be expensive for all the Man United fans. Lewandowski, Aubameyang, Kolarov, any of them. Cordoba as well, I'm happy with. I used Cordoba, just normal Cordoba as my main striker at the start of the year. Yeah, Meunier would not surprise me either, Matty. So the three that people are suggesting really have been Trent, Sergio Roberto and Meunier. I reckon Meunier is a very good shout. I don't want it to be Trent just because he's already got the 88 player of the month and a team of the year and it'd just be repetitive. Meunier has a CM card at some point during every year, so I think that is a really good guess actually. Really, really impressed with that one. I think you might be right there, Matty. Oh, that is a great loading screen, EA. Well done, lads. Kante, I was correct. Oh my. 95 Ronaldo I got right. Kante, yes, I got that right. Alexander-Arnold I got right as well. There's a CDM Ferland Mendy. Oh no. Pereira, left back, yeah, that's pretty cool. Rashica, right winger. I thought he was already a right winger. What is this? Now seriously, what is this? Why is there a Mark Bartra who's got 89 shooting? Is there some players that I missed out with? Can I not see the whole team? So I was right with all three of my players. It is only 10 players, by the way. That's pretty dead. But wow. Interesting, I have to say. Oh, Zakari got a centre-back card. That is nice. That Bartra, I'm so confused. I am so confused about it being Bartra. We'll build a draft in a second. We'll open some packs probably, then go and get some more packs or whatever. Let's have a look at Zakari's pricing. Because he's one that I could end up doing if he's alright. Alright, so it's an 85 and an 86. It's basically the same as doing Kimmich. Have a look at his stats. 88 pace, 90 physical, 6'3". Low high is still alright. 91 strength, 96 aggression. 71 jumping is a bit of a downside if you're in the Panthers and really care that much. Agility 73, again the Panthers would not be happy with that. He looks very good though. 88 pace on a defender before you've actually put any other chemistry style on him is class. So I think we'll open these packs, then we'll go and do some more SBC packs and a draft and that kind of thing. Prime Gold Players pack, I guess we'll save. We'll go with the ones that don't have many players in them first. Striker Rebrew looks fun, yeah. FIFA 17. What a time that was. I can't even remember who I used in my team that year, but I just remember it being kind of fun. I like the Foot Birthday. I think that might have been the year where they actually did like players from past that people liked, rather than doing stupid position changes. But I'm kind of convinced we're going to get the like the old players, like the classic players back, because they've already done this promo, Shapeshifters, and that is basically based around position changes, isn't it? Alright, that's nothing good. Doesn't matter though, we'll carry on going. That is a name I don't recognise, I think. I couldn't tell you who that is. Oh, it's Caldari, transferred. Alright, didn't know that. No other rares here. Got a Champions League player though. Right, you get some pack superstitions going for these three, because these could actually have someone good in them. We'll go 25k pack first with a little spin the chair to start off with. Oh, I think that was fast. No, we're not going to get anything there. Unlucky. What, is there another Shapeshift? What, the Shapeshifter SBC challenge you talking about? No, read Shazad. We've just gone through them, but I'll go through them all again. Just while I have a look at this SBC. So we've got a striker Ribery, a right wing Ronaldo. The three in my thumbnail have ended up being correct, actually. So I'm pleased with that. We'll do a turn off the TV pack for 45. So the three in my thumbnail are actually all correct. We've also got like a left back Pereira, CDM Ferdinand Mendy. There's quite a few good ones. There's a Mark Bartra. That is a dreadful SBC, by the way, guys. Steer clear of that. Striker Mark Bartra in the challenges. Zakaria centre back as an SBC, and just some other stuff like that. Alright, who wants a shout out pack? First person to comment Ronaldo will get it. I can't actually get them up, but I'll basically do what I can. You can see the main ones there. They're all the main ones. Alaba, Alexander-Arnold, Ronaldo, Kante, Richarlison. Alright, who got there first? I think it was Maxim. Okay, Maxim's going to get the shout-out pack. There'll probably be more opportunities for you guys later on if you want to stay. But we'll go for shout-out Maxim Bolotov with the Premium Electrum Players pack. Can he get some good luck? I don't think he has before. He hasn't delivered on this occasion either. Poor. Poor from Maxim. No boards, no. Never a board. We don't do boards around here. I don't know why it's put all of them in the quick sell. Send them to club if I can. I know, my packs have been terrible. Zach's saying he got 3 walkouts from the marquee matchup, so we've got nothing. But we're going to turn off the TV now. So I take the headphones out as well, so I can't hear if I've got a good player, if that makes sense. Because you know you get like the song and in the background and everything. So what I do now is I just hold like my hand over the screen so I can only see the comments. Oh, that was a prediction. Cameron, I thought you might have been surprised how we never get any boards, but have we got anything good? But the main question is the music still playing? Because if it is, I'll get copyrighted. What are we saying? I reckon it is going to have... What should we say? I reckon we're going to get Bauman. We got any other predictions? I reckon it's Bauman. Cameron said it's dreadful after obviously you can see it. Does anyone else want to say who it is, or is everyone just completely stunned that it is so bad? We'll turn it back on. It's not sounding good. I think we'll have to go to the draft and come back. Maybe we'll see the players in draft. We normally do. Who is it? It's Kevin Gamiro and obviously Savage. I see Savage multiple times every pack opening. I should have realised we would have seen him today. But anyway, we carry on. We don't let that get us down. We're going to do a draft. Draft is slowly making me skint. I was on about 300k and I spent all my money on drafts. Just like doing 1 or 2 drafts a week. Not giving EA money though, never. Right, the thing is here that we've got 2 CGMs, so that won't work. This is going to have to be either this... Or, what do you guys think? 4-2-3 on wide or 4-5-1 attack? Because they're both decent formations. I think this one might be a little bit better defensively, and that one might be a little bit better if we want to attack. So basically, this one probably be more fun. This one if we want to win. So what's being said? What formation do you think we should use? Because I'm actually not sure. For 10k, yeah, Narita I can later as long as you're on PS4. If we've got enough people here. You got ones to watch Haller. Lim, if you really want to support West Ham, then yeah, that's down to you. It's not that fun. We're doing a protest against the owners tomorrow. I guess that's at least something interesting. I think I'll go with 4-2-3-1 here. But yeah, I don't mind playing wages or stuff later. That's got to be Prime Sedan. I've never used him. Great start. This will be fun. If we've got enough people, I guess we'd all play pro clubs together at some point, because people have requested that before. That guy plays in the Spanish league, so we could end up using him, but I don't want a 75 rated striker, do I? We'll go with Nicolas Pepe there. Obviously Zidane links everyone. But Nicolas Pepe is a player that could end up being there at the end. We've got another little Arsenal connection there with Petit. No Arsenal fans do love him. I'd rather have his moments, of course, but that's still a good card. Oh, who do we take here? I want to say Walker because we could get Pereira as a left back. I used Hetabua last week and he was actually really good. But it's just for links at the moment. Tomori, I've wanted to test this card out for so long. This is going to be a good one. If we get any ones where we kind of need to think about who we'll get, then I'll leave that down to you guys. But Anchor Chemistry Style 2 is going to have like 91 pace. Above 90 strength 2. And we'll put Alisson in goal. I'd rather not just have normal Alisson in goal, but I think that could still go okay. Right, what are we saying here? Because we have Alaba, he's a new card, we could try him out. We've got Harry Maguire, who's not too quick, but links. Linked well, actually. So what do we think here? We've got Bonucci as well, and Marquinhos. The leagues I'd probably pick. Harry Maguire, it's going to be Harry Maguire. I think we really need a striker though. That's got to be Gattuso. Another one I really want to try out. Zach's coming too late with Alaba. Oh, that has actually turned out to be quite a good thing, because we've got Robertson now, and that's a little Premier League link. Unfortunately, this is a boring Premier League team. But we're going to pick Rashford. I didn't even know that card existed, to be honest with you. Oh, he looks fun. 5-star skills, 94 pace. Yeah, we'll take that. We will definitely take that. That'll be decent. We'll take Oblak as our reserve goalie. Our only problem is that we need a striker. Oh, who do we take here? I mean, Campbell is probably actually the best out of this lot. I think Campbell would make the best improvement to our team. These two are obviously out of the question. Alright, so Baresi has got pace, defending, physical, and he's got passing, defending, physical, and Campbell has got defending and dribbling. So what are we saying? Baresi or Campbell? Because I think centre-back needs better improvement, actually, than using Zanetti. Like, moments Zanetti, maybe. What do you guys think? So I don't know for this one. I think some of you guys have ended up a bit behind on the stream because you were commenting it's kind of late. I don't know for this one. I reckon Sol Campbell, and Zach has said that as well, so I think that's what I'll go with. I would have picked Sol Campbell. I just want to see what you guys thought. But the main thing is that we get a good striker. It doesn't really matter too much about the other positions now. Like, we'll take Virgil. We've got a centre-back overload now. We've got too many good centre-backs. I'm not going to use Virgil because I want to try out new cards. I'll take David Silva. But the main thing is that we get a good striker from one of these positions. That's got to be Kai Havertz. But it's just this one. Give us like a special song or something. Jimmy Vardy's having a party. There we go. Well, this is a lovely little sweaty Premier League team here with some icons involved. So many cards that I've wanted to try out here. We've got that Rashford. We've got Johnny Barnes. Ooh. Now we've got a dilemma. Barnes or Rashford? I'll let you guys think about that while I just put the other players in. But who are we going to use? Ooh. Ooh, he's going to play. Get in the team, Sar. We'll put Pepe on the bench. Just look at this card for pace. Look at it. That is a solid card. Lim, because I just wanted to try out Vardy. That's why I picked him. But it looks like neither of them will play, because we have just got ourselves moments Crespo. Vardy's going to be on the bench. Vardy will definitely make an appearance, because I want to try him out. But this is a good draft. It's 190 right now. We're going to go and obviously just pick the best players now to try and get our rating up. That's going to be Mo Salah, another good player for the bench. I know that he's better probably than Salah, but I just want to try out new players, which is why it's like this. That Tonali is meant to be really good. I can't fit him in anywhere though. We'll pick him anyway. Maybe he can be on the bench. Come on if we need him. And then last player, I mean, unless we get like Ronaldinho here or something, then we're fine. That is definitely not Ronaldinho. That is Sutner. He's a silver. We don't want him. So this is it. 190. I'm happy with that. The only question is who starts, Rashford or Barnes. Mattia said Rashford. So I think like the little English bit on the bench of Barnes and Vardy is lovely. We'll definitely take it. So we'll go into the games. Hope it doesn't lag too much. Everyone's saying Rashford, so that's who we'll stay with. But I think my three subs here are going to be Salah, Vardy and Barnes. I think that's it. Maybe David Silva or Tonali if I want something a little bit more defensive. I think it's about time to go into a game though. Wish me luck, everyone. I will need it. Green latency, that's good to see. If it won't hold. Ashley Barnes, it would have been out of the question. Yeah, this man is talking. Obviously we can't hear him because I'm in a party, but that's a strong team. Varane on any chemistry causes me problems. He has got a Hunter on him too. Van Dijk is just about not on full chem, but he still looks good. And Mbappe, Prime Zidane like us. A lot of good players in there. It will be a tough task. It always is playing drafts, because you always seem to play against slightly better players. We're going to try our best. Hopefully, this one will not be as dramatic as they have been recently. Winning and losing. He's just left. Give us a win, please. That'd be nice. I don't know if he's just trying to play draft for a video or whatever. I might do that. Who would want to see me make a video about like trying to do a world record draft kind of thing? Because you guys seem to like draft videos. Well, just me playing draft anyway at any time. So would anyone be interested in that, just as a question? You wouldn't need to see like the gameplay, just me playing draft. But this team is looking terrifying. Jeez. He's got the new Mendy. He's got the still kind of new Marcelo. quite a few others. We're in trouble if he is a good player. De Gea off chemistry is a little bit of like a saving kind of thing. That's where our hope is. Malin causes me so many issues though, and this is an even better version of him. Could be difficult. Alright, let's go. Crespo will kick us off here. And we're just going to... put no instructions on. Silly me. Okay, we'll do that in a second, because I think the stay back while attacking ones could be quite useful. I didn't see Ronaldinho. Was he on the pitch? Has he got Ronaldinho at cam? Did I actually just miss him having Ronaldinho at cam, guys? I think I must have. Right, so Dan's got a nice bit of space there. This is a little bit choppy, but it's still playable. Yeah, see, Petit shouldn't really be getting forward there. Alright, come on, let's send that across the box. No. Virgil van Dijk. Virgil just said no. He really did. And here is Ronaldinho. He's gliding across the pitch. Have you guys seen the way that Alphonso Davies runs? The way he literally glides along the turf. It is so cool. He just looks effortless and he's running really quick. Yeah, I mean, Gattuso's going to take that if you do a La Croqueta before you're actually anywhere near him. But I don't really want to play keep ball because that's a bit boring, but I'm exposed at the back at the moment because I haven't done my instructions properly. But Sarr, he could be away at any time. Sarr looks dangerous. But here's Hernan Crespo. I'm going to get shot off with him now, and De Gea has delayed his save a bit. He has actually saved it in the end, which you'd expect him to do. But we've got him on ropes already, without the getting behind, without the stay back on attacking kind of stuff on. And I think maybe if Crespo was on getting behind, his run could have been slightly better. He's on getting behind all day long, and I'll put Rashford on mix because I want him kind of getting in as an attacking midfielder as well, as rather than just a winger. But I think Sarr, with his rapid pace, has got to be just go, go, go attack kind of player. We're going to get ourselves a corner. I'm not actually sure if we've got anyone brilliant at heading in the box. We have got Sol Campbell, and I don't know how good he is. I guess he would be as a defender. We've got Tomori as well. I don't know if Tomori's overly tall as a defender. I do use Tomori in my career mode. I got him on a 2-year loan from Chelsea for Sunderland. And then they let me have him on another 2-year loan. So I've had Tomori in my team now. I'm on my first lot of the second 2-year loan. I've had Tomori in my team for 3 years, and I haven't paid for him. That's a really good one for you guys to have a look at, I'd say. It's Marcelo. He tried to step Campbell. Campbell had none of it. And we could be on the counter-attack here. Crespo's about 3-on-1. Doesn't matter, though. That is poor from Sarr. I probably should have ran with him. I was trying to play it back to Zidane. Did I say that right? I was trying to play it back to Zidane. The Z in that sentence really puts me off. Good tackle there. Right, where do we go now? Kind of stuck with Crespo. Wow. Oh, no. We've got issues here. Get on that. Campbell seems slow to react. Tomori hasn't really been seen too much, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing as he's a centre-back. Let's just have a look on the radar. I reckon I can just play this over and Sarr will be in. Sarr hasn't gone when he's on getting behind. Shame. So I just wanted to play that into the space behind because I fancy him to beat Robertson to the ball every time. Go on, do your stupid skills. I don't even know how to do that. But Sarr should be away from Ronaldinho here, and he is. We've got that man arriving in the box. I think it's Zidane. He should have good heading. That was a reference to him headbutting someone. I've got a bit unlucky there, I'd say. Apparently that's a free kick. I don't really see it, to be honest. Can keep Robertson there. Didn't work too well. And he's just going to get forward again. Well done, Gattuso. Nice turn there from Petit as well. Moments Petit is a card I really like. I don't think his prime's as good as you'd expect, but it's still a really good card. This prime's Zidane though. Oh, he's round Van Dijk. He gets the shot off. De Gea would be expected to save that. Don't actually know if that was going in. Yeah, Ralphie is fine at the moment. It's not actually lagging too badly, which is surprising. Have you got some issues then, if you're asking? Because it was down, I think it was yesterday. I didn't play it yesterday, but I think it might have been down yesterday. Don't know what's happened there. But this is Zidane, whose corners aren't actually going in the right places. I might have to change my corner taker. I've got to say, Rashford hasn't been in the game yet. But I don't know if left mid is a really good position for him. Maybe. Obviously, he'd be better suited to either a left wing or striker or like left forward in a 4-3-2-1, something like that. But I don't have the facilities to do that in draft. I have to keep him as he is. Off you go, sir. The fact that Van Dijk didn't even touch him there and he just slows down, it's quite annoying. Yeah, I did, Ralphie. I watched. There was obviously games on every day, and you had to like pick different ones. But you can watch them all at the same time on different screens if you really want to. But I watched the English teams when they were playing. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember who I watched on Tuesday. Oh, I watched Bayern Chelsea on Tuesday. Bayern played very well. I was impressed with them in that game. Yeah, I watched City against Real, and then I watched Arsenal against Olympiacos yesterday. Because I saw that Man United obviously scored early, and I wasn't going to watch that because I basically sure that game was over. So I ended up watching the Olympiacos Arsenal game, and that was really interesting actually. What do you guys think about away goals after extra time? Because I don't agree with it. I think that it's unfair on Arsenal that they could score after the 90 minutes and win it on away goals when Arsenal obviously only got to play for 90 minutes as the away team. If that makes sense. Basically, I think they're at a disadvantage that you can score an away goal after you've both had 90 minutes home and away. Shapeshifters Team 2 is live according to EA. Yeah, it should be. It should have been live for quite a while. This man's got 2 of the players in his team, so you'd guess it's live. Back to Zidane. Let's fly. And I'd expect better from 96 Zidane, to be honest. Man, I'm going to get booked here. I think he is. I don't know what he's done. But I'm looking at the thumbs up. We've got 4 people who have liked the stream actually, so thank you very much for that. Objectives. Nazarid. There's striker Mark Bartra. He's a centre back who's Spanish. Most of you probably know him because he used to play for Borussia Dortmund. I think he plays for Betis now. Played for Barcelona for a bit as well. But he's got a striker card. He's a 89 shooting striker when he's usually a centre back. So I don't know where they've got that from, but it's strange. Yeah, that is the main challenge is Mark Bartra, the player. There's also a new SBC. It's not very good. Well, when I'm saying it's not very good, I'm talking about the Shapeshifters challenge. It's like a gold pack and it's untradeable, so ignore that. There is a Zakaria though, who's a centre back, and if he fits in your team, that is a good card to do. Because he's got 88 pace, he's 6'3" at centre back, and he's got 92 strength or whatever. So it's going to be amazing. This is Rashford's first real run out. And he's just ran into Zanetti when I tried to do a roulette. Shouldn't be getting done that easy there. I've seen that run. Crespo has sent me every which way. And Robertson needs to get that clear, and he has. We've got away with one there. Counter-attack. I'm surprised a player like Zidane is just letting that run. We're getting caught up to by just normal Robertson. I'm not liking Saar that much, to be honest with you. He doesn't feel as quick as 98 pace. Against Robertson, who's got like 85. But then he's just breaking forward. That should have been blocked. Campbell's got there eventually. We haven't got much time left in this half. Go on, Saar. This is where he really should be good. Like he should be round Varane there with one big touch. And for some reason he's controlled it, taken small touches, and it means that he's got tackled. Strange. It's 0-0. I just haven't been able to play good football, really. It's been a boring game so far. That's not what we want, though, is it? I want to be doing skill scoring goals, that kind of thing. Even if the game finishes like 3-2 to him, still more interested in a 0-0 draw. See, that's where maybe I fall down at FIFA. I don't mind losing as long as the game's fun. I think that is kind of good, though. I don't care about losing. I think we'll keep as it is for now. Got John Barnes to come on. We've got Salah. We've got Vardy. I think Vardy's going to end up being the hero. James Vardy will have a party. But this guy, as we saw earlier, he just like sitting there not doing anything, doesn't he? He likes just sitting there letting the menus go, and I guess we'll let that happen. I'm pretty sure that you don't mind, guys. You don't mind sitting here waiting. I want to play. I guess we'll just wait for this to finish. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, 45 minutes to win it. He's got the kick-off. Will it go to extra time? Will we win it now? Will there be another stupid late winner for someone? There seems to be every week on draft at this point. It's fun to watch. It's great for you guys to watch. It's great entertainment. So, do you guys really care? Like, do you guys support me and want me to win? Or do you guys just want to see a good game? Would you this is for you guys rather than like from my point of view. Would you rather see me like lose 4-3 or would you rather see me win 1-0? With like the only shot of a game after possession and whatever. So I just don't like playing like that. Zanetti has nicked that from me there. Malin, good feet, but we want to win the ball back. That is dreadful. What are you doing, left back? I couldn't even tell you who it is. That was Rashford filling in at left back. That's probably why it didn't work, actually, because I couldn't see who it was. I can't remember. I can't remember who my left back is. I think it's 94 Robertson, actually. That is dreadful. His 85 Robertson is better than my 94. But he's starting to feel a little bit slower. I don't know if he's got poor stamina or whatever. We've been absolutely sent there. Zanetti's just run through my team. How has he not scored that? To be fair, it was lovely build-up play, and we've got off with 2 or 3 now. We just got away with it. We're lucky to be level. That threaded through ball should be nice, and it has been nice. And here's Marcus Rashford. He's going to cut it back. That was meant to go to Zidane. Crespo, lag, shoot, handball. No, nothing's been given because it won't be given. We're online, and I'll try and put a cross in, and it lags. Not good. Not good at all, guys. Right. I don't know why Campbell stopped running there because I was confident he'd win that back. But then the same just happened to him with Ronaldinho. This game, I only play it on streams now. Like, I only play online really on streams now. Go on, sir. We're just going to shoot. We're going to try and catch him out. It almost worked. So I was hoping that maybe he'd move his goalkeeper across or whatever. You see it in real football when that goes in at the near post quite a bit because they're expecting a cutback. But obviously on FIFA it doesn't really matter. Is he actually in from that? Jesus Christ, Alisson. Embarrassing play from the goalie. Why didn't he win the ball there? I mean, he probably has deserved a goal on the balance of play, but that is just annoying. Matty, you'd really say so? You really think our stadium's that nice? I don't like it. I go there all the time and I don't like it, but I guess maybe it's good for facilities or whatever. It does look nice on the outside, but then there's the issue. I'm not too far from the pitch because I sit quite near the front, but a lot of people can be far from the pitch. But then at Wembley, you're going to be far from the pitch if you're sitting at the back. I do think we should be sitting closer to the pitch. I do think that the way that there is too many tourists in now. I'll be annoying. The location's alright, yeah, there's good links to it and whatever, but it's not as good as... Obviously, Upton Park was maybe hard to get to, but you don't have all the independent sellers with their burgers and stuff outside. You have like the fanzine sellers. You don't have Nathan's Pies and Neils or any of the shops around there or the bowling pub or anywhere like that. There's nowhere that really feels like West Ham own it, because a lot of it isn't owned by West Ham or West Ham fans. It's owned by the Olympic Company. That was interesting, Zidane. He has been tragic. Mini-Mins has managed to get a whole series around him when he, for some reason, can't play football. Go on. See, my Robertson just struggles with anything. Yeah. I mean, the location, I guess, is quite good. We should have just tried to build a bigger stadium on the land we already had. That's what I think, anyway. Because they said, oh, they couldn't build out one of the stands because, like, it'd interfere with, like, the houses behind. But they could do what Man United did. Man United still have a small stand. That's a goal. Yes, 1-1. Man United still have a small stand at their stadium. Like, obviously it's not tiny, but it's still a lot smaller than the rest. And I think we could have just done that and still had, like, a small stand and just built the other 3 up bigger, maybe. Still closer to the pitch, still intimidating at Upton Park. Always was. I think we'll bring on Barnes and Salah and we'll save Vardy for later. Maybe if we're going ahead and to Petit's tide, we could bring on Tonali or something like that. But 1-1. 15 minutes left, around that. Oh, guys, I need support. Get me over the line. Messi's on. Don't think he started. De Bruyne's caused issues all game. And it's no different now. There's a difference between, like, doing skills for fun and whatever and doing, like, sweaty skills. Like, obviously last year everyone knows about spamming El Tornadoes and La Croquetas and stuff like that. And I don't really find that fun. And then there's people that do, like, if you do, like, I can't remember what it's called. Like, strafe dribbling, I think it is. Stuff like that all the time. That doesn't really count as a skill, I don't think. Barnes has taken a heavy touch there. We've got away with one. Robertson is not interested whatsoever. Hopefully he'll have a better game next time if we get there. Barnes, whip that in. I didn't really want him to do a drag back there. I was putting like the R1 thing on the cross to try and make it go along the floor, but not going to happen. Lovely touchdown, Liberty. Zidane. Ashley Barnes. Not Ashley Barnes, it's John Barnes. I'd rather have Ashley Barnes, but here's John Barnes. Can't finish. You see, Ashley Barnes would have buried that. It would have stayed hitting the bottom corner. Maybe even the top corner, because Ashley Barnes is that good. Good tackle there on Van Dijk. Just managed to nick it off him. And Varane. Just normal Varane on 7 chemistry. He's better than Sol Campbell. Right, we could be in trouble there, but that's a good tackle. Campbell's got time and space, and he can find Ashley Barnes. I'm still calling him Ashley now, because Ashley should be the legend card. It is John. I'll be honest, I did by accident the first time, but now I think I'll just call him Ashley Barnes. He's got the spirit of Ashley Barnes inside him. He may not look like Ashley Barnes. He may be a little bit faster than Ashley Barnes. He may have played for slightly better clubs than Ashley Barnes, but Ashley Barnes is still better than him. Gattuso there filling in. I don't know if I've accidentally put Robertson on can't be bothered mode. Is that a thing? For some reason he seems to be always forward when we don't have the ball and always back when we do have the ball. He should be back when we do have the ball because he'll stay back while attacking, but oh, okay, he's going to score here, isn't he? I can just tell. I can just tell. You can just tell he's going to score. No, something's happened. Offside, I guess. We'll send that long and hopefully we'll get to play it. Alright, full time. We're going to extra time, first time round. Got to try and nick it late on now. Have got Vardy to come on for Crespo, and I think I might do that now. Do you guys think I should maybe save him for later or bring him on now? Not been too impressed with Zidane. He's 5-star, 5-star apparently, but he hasn't played well for me. I think we'll bring on Jamie Vardy. Does anyone think that maybe EA could do what they do in actual cup competitions and have the 4th sub in extra time? Because obviously all the rule changes have really been up to date with like the kickoff when it went to 1 man, they did that straight away, stuff like that. Do you think they'll ever add a 4th sub? I think they should. I think it'd make more of your team important. There's obviously another player in our team who's not going to be a bronze man. Alright, so I think just playing some nice football here should be able to get us across the line. But if it goes to penalties, penalties is always a lottery. And with FIFA 20 penalties, you can guess exactly the right way and they'll still not save it. So, there is that to it. But here's Jamie Vardy. He's been on the pitch for seconds. And he's just another victim of normal Varane with a hunter on him. Just normal gold Varane. He's better than everyone else. He's better than Tamori and Campbell. Tamori might have to go out the team for Van Dijk next game. Because I think Van Dijk, as well as... Oh, Vardy shouldn't have lost that. But I think they just freeze when I see not even Van Dijk, Varane. Defenders' names that begin with VA. They're scary. Here's John Barnes. Ashley's better than you, mate. Dreadful shot. But we won it back. That's sloppy from Marcelo. I think I read that well. It's going to be Jamie Vardy. Maybe again. It's Vardy! So close. So close. Vardy might have another go at it here. He's lost the ball to guess who? Rafa Varane. Let's put normal Rafa Varane in my team and I'll be happy. I was going to buy him for my actual team, but I haven't done that yet. Because I do need an icon swap player first, I think. Vardy. Nice. And again. Vardy's really rejuvenated the team. Even when he's not winning it against Varane or whatever, he just seems to be full of life. It's the way Jamie Vardy plays. And here he is again. I pressed shoot there and nothing happened, but I probably wasn't going to score anyway. Hernan Crespo. Sweaty dribbling from him. Salah, you need to be tracking back, mate. You've just come on. Poor ball there. I see what he wanted to do. He probably wanted to put it the other side of the man. Great tackle there from Robbo. Hasn't really played well this game, but again, he should be playing well. He's a 94 rated player. And off goes Salah. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's gone past his man. And then the buttons lag and I can't get the ball through to Zidane. I think that is. We've got 15 minutes left here. Yeah, obviously, like Ralphie, it doesn't let you kick someone in the head, does it, on no rules? It doesn't let you pick the ball up and run into the goal. It's just no free kicks. I think that's the only difference, isn't it? I've had a free kick given against me in no rules before. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it did happen. And it wasn't obviously offside, because that's not in there. Don't think handball was in there. I don't think anything else should be in there, really. Don't know how I got it, actually. Right. 15 minutes or penalties. Don't want to lose on penalties again. That happens far too often. Here's Zidane. Jamie Vardy. Gattuso. Maybe have a shot there? No. Right, that's not going to get pulled back. I thought I had an advantage. He's just brought on Leroy Sané. That is not fun. He shouldn't still have the ball there. I'm sorry. He just ran into my players and they ignored him. Walker's got someone to deal with here. It is Robertson. Just normal Robertson, who's up pitch now. So if we could win it back, that'd be great. He's got quite a few players committed. Gattuso, how has he not won that? Good tackle eventually. There were so many times there I should have won the ball back. I made like a clean tackle and it just bounced off someone. Oh, can Varane just go off, please? I want to have a chance. Offside anyway. Barnes has not made an impact since he's come on. He's had a few half chances, but not much. Salah's made even less of an impact. Salah, I don't think, has actually touched the ball. Lovely scorpion kick for him there for what might be his first touch. Right, Petit's done well. Tackled by Virgil. Go on, just keep the balls down. That's the first time I've kept the ball in a lucky situation for quite a while. There's a big hole in the middle here because Zidane's my only attacking fielder. Just going to go back here. Shift it across, side to side to side. Brilliant ball. Salah cuts it back. It's Jamie Vardy with 5 minutes to go. Ryan, well, that's really good players you packed there, but I'm glad that I've helped you, really. But we've got a goal here, and that's what I'm talking about at the moment. So thanks for that, Ryan. That's a nice comment. It's Jamie Vardy with 4 minutes left. It's actually every time in the first round there's a late goal. It could still be more late twists to the tail. I'm sure that's what Martin Tyler would say. Martin Tyler in real life commentary has really fallen off now. He doesn't seem to care as much. He's going to have one more chance here and he's going to score. No, he's not. Alisson makes up for that earlier error of kinds with a save. Walker just about didn't manage to keep that on. So we've just got to hold out here. Just get rid of it if we can. I don't want to panic and just boot it back to him because that could give him another chance. I just need to win the ball back. And then just try and play in Vardy, probably. Like, Zidane has won it there. And we're just going to go out to Salah here. That's poor. Whoever played that ball, it might have cost us the game. That, I didn't even mean to kick away. That was an auto kick. But it's fine. Zidane's got it. Play that out to Robertson. It should be full time. We've survived. We've got ourselves through to the next round. There was doubts for a second it was going to happen. But we managed to do it. I think we'll go and do a few player picks kind of stuff before we go into the next round to give ourselves a bit of a breather. Brilliant in that was 2012, I think, Ralphie. But I know he's fallen off since then because he had the ones like that, the one where Martial scored against Liverpool, ones like that. Those are iconic moments. But recently, there's been like some amazing goals, like Alexander-Arnold scored a decent one and stuff like that. And he's just gone, wow, great goal. Like kind of how I've said it there, not really cared. It's a bit weird to see though, because he used to be great. Still hear Alan Smith a lot, even when you've got other commentators. We've got a pack here to open, so we'll do that before we go and do some SBC stuff. Jumbo Premium Gold 26 pack. This is a 15k pack plus one extra player, I think. So we'll hopefully get something good. Yeah, oh yes. That's a great one. That's classic Martin. What we got here? Nothing! As usual, we know when we see nothing because we see nothing most of the time. Junior, I don't think I've actually seen him before. And Thiago Mendes, a classic card. So I think we'll do some 80 plus, is it? 81 plus? I don't actually know. It's an upgrade for 80 something plus, so that's what we're going to do. I should put it in my favourites really, so we don't have to keep looking for it. We'll put these two in. See which one gives us a better player. We'll do one of both. So we're just going to go gold, low to high, and then we'll like put it on the position. Level 28. Wow. You play it a lot more than I do at the moment then, Ralphie. I'm level 9. What was that, like level 9? I don't know. I haven't even kept track of it. Doesn't know it's low. Oh, it's low. Wow. We've got two lots of Odriozola here. I think we'll get rid of Andre Almeida, whatever he's called. I'll be honest, I thought I had more res than this. I'm level 9, okay. It's good to know. He's not good. Got ourselves some CDMs that are gold here. Yeah, we'll get rid of Camacho. He's obviously slow. Not worth very much. Hernani I'd rather hold on to because he's quick. We'll go with Hattabur. Of course, that is his bad card. That's not his absolutely amazing right back. I did like that in draft. I actually say he did a better job than my Walker did last game. Definitely a better job than Robertson. He was dreadful. But all we need now is 5 chemistry and a left back. So we could get a left back who is... Yeah, that will give us a chem on it. Yeah. Exactly what we needed. I've gone out of it. Okay, we'll go back in. That's not even what we were looking to do. We're going to go to our favourites. So I'm pretty sure I managed to get them both there. Right, wish me luck, guys. It's a player pick, so it works slightly differently. Of course, it doesn't open as a pack. Oh, what are we going to get? Who do you think is going to appear, even if it's not the one we pick? It's 3 players. Any kind of shapeshifter, of course, will be picked. James Rodriguez, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. The second one, the 81 plus double upgrade, has got a lot to live up to now. And that requires 11 rares. Right. Ralphie thought we were going to get Rashford. He was too optimistic. Let's change that to gold. Get rid of Ito, we don't need him. Junior, I don't know if he even plays in the first Spanish league or second. I just recognise that badge as being kind of Spanish. Nothing there. No rares here whatsoever. Rares are obviously what we need. All UCL rares, like that guy. This guy, DRB, Renato Sanchez maybe for a bit of chemistry. We've got a lot of right mids here, so we don't want too many of them. Xhaka doesn't count. Neither do any of these. Come on, guys, give me some rares. I still don't know why you can't just search rares. Like, this is what we were looking for. Marouane Fellaini. Got a lot of midfielders as well. Maybe a few strikers or defenders would be nice. Niang. That's not the original Niang I had in my club, I don't think, because he had a hunter on him. We've got ourselves a goalie here. No, we don't. Okay, I actually have to pick a goalie. Alright, good luck, Ralphie. Hopefully that works for you. We'll put in Akinfave because I don't actually think he's worth anything. Is the centre-back guy that I picked out, is he didn't get Link, isn't he? Yeah, that's good. We need 50 chem for this one. You need more chem. You need slightly better players in that. I mean, you need an extra rare. So hopefully this should give us something better. But we got an 85 first time out, so you don't know if that's going to happen. I haven't got enough strikers, I don't think. Renato Sanchez and Niang will get a nice little link. Get another striker in as well. Luca Bacchio, probably want to keep him because he's from a decent league. I want to see if we've got any from a bad league, maybe like Campbell. Right backs and left backs is where we have quite a few struggles. So we look at the leagues we've got there. We've got like Spain. Don't see any links to Italy or anywhere like that. Maybe another like French midfielder, I don't know. We'll just say defender. See what comes up. Shoji, I don't want to use him. Don't want to use any of them either because obviously non-res don't count. Samba is a bit of a shout. I don't know if we've got any other Ivory Coast players I can maybe link him to. Demiral, he's got an upgrade. He used to be silver, didn't he? Zed Mali or whatever he's called, we'll put him in 2 and we'll put like a ZZ2, see what we can get from this. Turkish League link and then we'll put in Marouane. Legend of the game, of course. Any Man United fans here, you know all about him. It's 50 chem we need, not 45. Maybe Marouane won't work. Alright, we've got 49 now. What else can we do? Just put Bamba there. Yeah, okay, that gives us chemistry. He gets the Ivory Coast link. So wish me luck, everyone. This one, of course, opens as a pack. Not a player pick. It's 281s. Imagine if they did, like, player picks where you got 2. I think that'd be cool. I like player picks. They're kind of fun. There's something unique. Different. So let's go. If we even get a ball, I'll be surprised. I'm expecting 281 rated players. I think that's what we're going to get. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it could be something good. It's not a walkout, it is a ball, so it could be 85. French cam, who's this? Fekir. I mean, he's still okay. Better than what most people will get, so I guess we'll take it. I think we'll go back to draft now. I think I might have to get rid of that guy, unfortunately. No, okay, we've managed to send him over there. We'll go back into draft and see what we can do. And of course, if we do well in draft, we'll get ourselves some nice packs. You can get as good as 50Ks. They seem to give you 25s when you win it, which isn't too nice. Right, we've got to actually remember to put our instructions on this time. I'm not going to go on no depth or overloading ball side or anything like that. I'm not that kind of man. Getting behind. Rashford, you getting behind too. Robertson, don't go anywhere near attacking. Walker, same for you. I'd rather they covered centre actually. There we go. Some of them were already set. Like half of my instructions I wanted were already set there, which is a bit weird. I think I'll give Tomori another try. If he doesn't work this time, I might bring in Van Dijk. I might bring in the heavies. This is a big game. That is terrifying. It's a 192 with 99 Van Dijk and Baresi. Zidane, Ronaldinho, Crespo, Petit, Gattuso. He's got quite a lot of the same players as us. But that 99 Van Dijk and 91 Stegen. Of course, that Marcelo we played against last time, he was really good. This could be an issue. But of course, we just got to hope that he's not very good. That'd be nice. Playing against someone who's not good. So wish me luck, everyone. This guy isn't skipping, which is a bit weird. But he's going to get us underway. And I'm not too confident. Looks like he might be changing stuff up straight away too. Don't actually know who he's to take off from this team because they're all really good. The Wi-Fi is a little bit jumpy already. But that's good from Walker. That's already an improvement from last game. Because Ronaldinho and Marcelo had him last game completely. Crespo's dropping back, which I don't mind. He's a defensive striker, as I say about Firmino. I still don't know what defensive striker means. Nice little turn there from Rashford. He's got the 5-star skills. Can he beat Van Dijk? No, he's not going to. It's the fact that I didn't really lose the ball there. He just kind of let Van Dijk have it. It's a bit weird. That seems to happen with Van Dijk. We'll just send that over into the middle. Lovely ball there from Robertson. That's what you expect from your 94 rated fullback. And hopefully our two fullbacks will be playing a lot better this game. And it looks promising already. He's committed a bit there. It's Rashford. Rabona cross maybe? No, just a normal one. Gattuso, I don't know what his shooting is like. We're going to hit it with him. Stunned Petit a little bit with it. That was interesting. A little bit more confident than I was at the start now, but this looks dangerous. I think attacking he's good. I think defensively he does like to commit himself a bit. My God, Campbell wants Crespo to have the ball there. He insists. Rashford needs to go forward there, but I didn't press L1, that might be why he didn't. You can't be losing it there though, Zidane. I don't get on with that Zidane card, it just doesn't work for me. I'd much rather have a Ronaldinho, a Eusebio, something like that. I just prefer them. I just don't feel like Zidane's that good when he should be. Just going to try and play it back to him there, pretty sure. Yeah, that is disgusting, you should be ashamed of yourself. Might quit. Team you... Oh, maybe, I don't know. But it's second round, so we won't be expecting that anymore. That's a disgusting goal he scored there. You know, you guys know that I would have tried to cut in and do a few skills there, but I guess that's just the main thing in FIFA. People don't really care about skills, they just want to score goals. I don't think... No, we did go behind last game, didn't we? We went 1-0 down, but that was a bit later on. So you got more than enough time. Yeah, I think you were wrong, Cameron. Looks like he's made some subs already as well. Maybe he's just a sweat. It's... Some people like that, it's like having like esports or EU or HD in their name or whatever. Ben Yedder's come on for... Ben Yedder's just come on at left back. He's moved Marcelo back then, hasn't he? I don't know if that Marcelo's actually got good defensive attributes, but I'm guessing he does. So that's made our job even harder. He somehow managed to make this team better. That's good from Zidane, but he needs to actually offer instead of standing behind Gattuso. Like, Zidane's driving me mad. He's really bad. Just doing a drag back over and over again isn't fun. Right, Sarr hasn't really had a touch of the ball. It's kind of weird because Rashford didn't last game. Zidane and Crespo, I'm not impressed with either of them. Jamie Vardy is much better. Petit's still pushing forward a lot as well for someone who's meant to be staying back. I know I'm being kind of critical of them, maybe a bit too critical, but it just annoys me they can't do what's asked because that's going to get cut back. Lovely block from Sol Campbell. Can someone get on it, please? Petit not interested, but luckily, big Sol Campbell. He was. Right, so you're telling me Petit is faster than Zidane. Right, if I played a lovely little threaded through ball there rather than an X pass I actually might have been in, so that was a bit stupid of me there. Yeah, that wasn't on. Left or right here? I think we can go left. Rashford just needs to carry on his run. Lovely little thread. And now here comes Rashford. People arriving in the middle. Handball. Handball. I'm going to ask it again. Handball. Like handballs like that where they've moved their hands towards it. It annoys me they're not given, but obviously he as a player has no control over it, so it's just not fair. I think maybe EA should have animations where the hands stay by their side when they shouldn't have to move. That's a lovely ball through the middle there. And Zidane just does the wrong skill. That is not a heel-to-heel flick. Nathan. Good to see ya. What are you saying? One of the worst cams in the game. I agree with you. He's dreadful. He's got like 90 plus stats for everything and he can't do anything. Like that. He should have scored there and he's just passed it back to me. But we've both got Zidane and he's not playing too well for either of us. Say he's playing slightly better. Maybe he's just better at using Zidane. But Crespo can't pass as well. Here's Marcus Rashford. He's probably more dangerous than both of them together. That is poor. Actually. Expected better there. Ronaldinho's done us. And this could be dangerous. We're going to pass it back. We're going to do a little thing there. Tomori. Alright, we found Walker. I don't want Walker to carry on his run there because I don't want us being exposed too much. He actually has though, even though he's on stay back and I didn't press L2. It's L1 actually, isn't it? That's what I meant to say. That is not the button I pressed, I still didn't press L1. Good turn there, Crespo. Go on, son. Oh, that's brilliant. Finish! Oh, that is what he can do when he feels like it. When Crespo feels like it, he can do that. He just doesn't fancy it a lot. Crespo, he scores when he wants. He just doesn't want to very much. Alright, I've got a bit lucky there. First real lucky bounce we've had. Thank you very much, Cameron. I'm happy with it. It was just drag backs. It was a bit no skill in a sense, but oh well. Okay, well done, Rashford. I didn't actually ask you to do a rainbow flick. But that was interesting. Rashford looks dangerous. I'm going to give it to him again. He's going to give it to Crespo. Crespo's going to play that over the top. Almost worked. It was worth a try. Marcelo. Down there. He's got a lot of space. So is Tomori though. Tomori's found Zidane. Saar hasn't been in the game. He could really announce himself here. He's done Marcelo. We're into the box now. He scored a sweat, but I will not sink to that level. I would not put that across the box in that kind of position. I find it disrespectful. I may have done it last game. But actually, he did a proper sweat, didn't he? He did a proper disgusting thing. Where he actually ran to my goalkeeper, baited him out and passed it across. I was about to say just watch that ball down the right wing for him. No one went. And we were almost punished. 1-1 at half time, I would take it. His team's definitely is slightly better than mine. I think I could improve it by bringing on 66 pace David Silva for Zidane. What I might try actually is putting Rashford at cam later on. Bringing on John Barnes. Because I don't think Crespo would be good at cam either. Looking at his stats, you'd think he would be, but he's just not. He's not got that kind of vibes from me that he'd be good at cam. So guys, what do you think? How do you think this is going to go? I'm more confident than I was at the start, because I think I can bait him out. I'm also a little bit worried about who he might have on the bench. I think I did check earlier though. Benitez obviously already came on. I think this might be settled by a lucky goal to him. That's what I'm thinking. But obviously that's not a great mentality to have, but that's just what I'm feeling. Walker's done everyone there. Nathan, I'll try and catch you up just while I put a ball in here. Didn't manage to do that, but I'll try and catch you up anyway. So we've got right wing Ronaldo. All three that are in my thumbnail are actually right. Those were predictions at the time, but they all ended up being the actual cards. Not sure if every single stat on all of them is correct, but it is the correct cards that I've got with the correct base rating. As well as those three, there's a left back Pereira, CDM Ferland Mendy. Zakaria is our SBC player. He's a centre back with 88 pace, 87 rated overall. Crespo's got there. Wow. There's actually only 10 players. There's not that many. There's a 91 striker Rubru, which I think is pretty cool. That's a good ball in actually. And he's still going to get on the end of it first. Yeah, left back Pereira's a decent one. Centre back Kante 92. I don't know how Kante's going to work at centre back because obviously he's not very tall. Rashford's on the wrong side here. Whoa! Oh, I wanted to do a McGeady spin as a second skill, and I think that would look so nice. But Rashford is terrorising them right now. If he shifts that across, we could be in trouble. Right, Robertson just about managed to delay Barnes. He still manages to get there, though. And this is not looking good. So. Oh, that's nice. Crespo's just... He didn't want it. Fully, he didn't want that. I don't know why I've actually got a free kick there. Do you know what I mean by he just didn't fancy it? I don't know if I even want Zidane to take this. So I just don't trust him. He's got 99 FKA though. So I think we have to shoot. I'm going to make him think we're laying it off and then we're going to shoot. Where's that going? It's Zidane! It's in! Oh. Wow. I think I hit the bar there and it's come back and hit to Stegen on the back. I said there'd be a lucky goal, but I didn't think it'd be for me. Another strange headliners thing we've set, not headliners, shapeshifters. Striker Bartra with 89 shooting as an objective. Like, that Bartra does look like an insane striker. He's almost Hullet gang. It's a bit of an interesting card. So, who are people looking to get from this one? Obviously, if you could pick one, I think most people would pick Ronaldo. But who do you think would be a really fun one to use in your team, guys? I'm seeing people that are liking the look of Ribery earlier on. Almost a carbon copy of the first goal there. But headed ball managed to get in the way. I think I might shoot from this corner. We're going to shoot. Oh, I might actually go in too far. Barnes gets on the end of it. Petit will be taking just so he keeps his goalie in goal. His goalie's still not in goal, so we're going to shoot again. Petit. Cleared by Petit. Zidane. It's hit by... I don't even know who that is. I couldn't even see. Is that Sar? I forgot he was on the pitch. But wow. I'm going to carry on shooting from corners because I like doing it. It's fun. He's going to save this one. First one's actually on target is one he's moved his goalie back. But I think we'll do it again and he'll expect us to shoot. Maybe we could use that as a tactic. I'm actually going to go short this time. Didn't work. And offside against Zidane. Oh yeah, because I guess the tackle was like the same period of play because Crespo never really had it under control. But then he made the pass, so surely he would have been not in an offside position, if that makes sense. He made the pass and it hadn't really been taken by anyone in possession. I do know what I'm talking about because I do referee matches, or I know for them. I'm not sure if I would have given offside there. But it's just EA's algorithms, I guess. Alright, Sal should absolutely burn Marcelo there. The decision to move Marcelo to left back might actually cost him the game. Like, he's done okay there, but he just doesn't look like he fits in there, because I think his stats have been changed to make him actually play like a cam. Because I remember like the old Foot Birthday promos where they used to do position changes. Some of them obviously still felt like the position they were originally in. Like that striker Van Dijk still felt like you were playing centre back up front. But I think they've actually like properly changed it this time round. Zidane did a nice little skill there, but then the second one where I wanted to do a rainbow flick just didn't register in time. Because I don't like people doing skill chains. I think if you do a chain of the same skill, then fair enough. The difficulty should get higher. It should be more likely to be error prone. But I think if you're doing different skills, then I think you deserve it. Especially if you're doing like whacker whackers, hocus pocus, them kind of hard skills in a row. They shouldn't really be able to tackle you easily, if that kind of makes sense. It shouldn't be that you do the skills wrong as like the RNG kind of thing. I'm not too in the know about all that, how all that works, but Sarah's got space to run into for days. I think is that Baresi that's going to catch him? Never. We're going to do a little volley. Well saved. Rashford almost got the turn off, and then Gattuso almost got a shot off. Okay, we just want to keep the ball there. Didn't want Crespo to have it, but Campbell, he's great. So Campbell, I've got to say, the fact that this guy has Baresi instead of Varane has actually made it easy to beat. Crespo make it 3. Great save by ter Stegen. We just need to get a third goal, because at this point in the game you'd expect it to at least get us to extra time, but most likely kill the game. But if he scores now, he's obviously got like the momentum in his favour and whatever. I do feel like momentum can actually be a thing sometimes. We're just going to overhead kick that. See, call as you like. We're under no pressure. Keep playing non-pressurised football. I get a lot of you guys probably do it, especially in weekend league. You'll end up being like a goal up with minutes left, and you'll just kick the ball away. Just hold on to the ball. Because what I find is when people get desperate, if you play it around on the edge of the box, you'll get more and more desperate to win it back, make desperate tackles, and you'll end up being able to play someone in on goal when usually they like hold position or whatever. So I might just try that out here to see if it works for you guys as an example. Obviously, I'm not a pro player. I don't know the tips too well. I thought that ball would be on and it wasn't. And see, I've made a bit of a stupid adventurous pass there when I didn't have to. And it could end up costing me because he's definitely going to score this. Yeah, Alisson is dreadful at one-on-ones. Tonali for Sarr is not a substitution I think I'll ever be interested in. I think Jamie for a minute could be good though. We've brought in Jamie for 1 minute. I've never been a ball roller in front of the keeper kind of guy. A lot of people have. Ball roll isn't a skill I've really used too much, even though obviously it's really good. Alright, so Dan needs help there. Rashford, I've said he's going to get a goal all game, or at least do something massive in the game. He's gone on a little run there, but John Barnes has got back to help. If that was Ashley Barnes, his legs would have been broken by now. Alright, we'll just go again there. That's going to go back to Ronaldinho, and we could actually end up losing it here. I was about to say, just stay awake there, Walker, and he has. Get up the other end and win the game now. New objective, win. And he could be away here. I said that Marcelo was going to struggle. Sar's round him. There's people arriving in the box, and we've got ourselves a last second corner. It will be taken by Emmanuel Petit to try and win us the game. With his left foot. That kind of area there is where I'm aiming for. Maybe Sol Campbell. Let's keep the pressure on him. It's into a dangerous area. It's towards the head of Crespo. He's going to get this away, probably. Zidane, keep it alive. Hangs it up to the back post. It's Crespo. You're going to go to extra time again. No, thank you. We are. Nothing. Right, what are we saying for subs? I want to keep Rashford on because I think he's playing really well. So we are actually going to take Zidane off. We're going to bring on Johnny Barnes, Mo Salah, and Jamie Vardy with Rashford at cam. We'll just see how this works. Can the players of today be better than the icons? Some of these may be icons in the future. Jamie Vardy, what a career. Jamie Vardy is one of them I feel won't end up getting recognition when he retires. He's brought on Campbell for Baresi. Interesting one. Walker has decided to abandon his post there. We're lucky that Ronaldinho didn't have the time to really get hold of that. That's stupid from Alisson. I could see him doing that in real life, to be honest with you. Good tackle there, Walker. I'll get it away. Nice. Right. Hold it, hold it, hold it. No, 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 no. Okay, well done, Petit. I was scared there. Well done, Rashford. Alright, John Barnes has just come on. Could be away here. Man United, everything's good to see you, mate. How are you doing this week? Of course, very, very clinical performance yesterday from your lads. Rashford in the middle. No one really to aim for, so we're going to go out to Salah. Already been more influential than Salah. Oh, Vardy. See, Vardy's willing to gamble there. I don't know if Crespo... I want to say Cresswell. Obviously not Aaron Crespo. I don't know if Crespo would have bothered there, because I think Vardy's got better aggression kind of stats, because everyone knows that Vardy chases everything down. He never gives up. He's the kind of player you really want. He's got the passion. He's got the natural pace, of course. Apparently he's never ever trained for pace. It's just like the way he is. And that's really impressive. He's got such a natural gift like that. Jamie Vardy. It's kind of bloke that people actually like though, so. He's having a party. Unfortunately, we won't see him at the Euros, which I think is a real shame because he retired internationally. He said it's too much, like, well, he said it's just too much stress when he's got a whole family and whatsoever. And I mean, if I was anywhere near Rebecca Vardy, I'd probably be stressed as well. But good news. Follow marquee matchups. Don't pack anything. How's Mbappe doing? He's sitting there in my club, Man United, everything. What should I call you as an actual name? Like, you'd have to give me an actual name, just something to call you that's a bit shorter. He's just sitting there. He's played one game as a sub. He played 2 minutes as a sub in Rivals and he scored a goal, so he's got a goal to game ratio. Josh, okay. I think I might have asked you before and then forgot maybe, but that was time ago. Yeah, but That's what I think, Josh. He's going to play more in the future when I actually get Rijkaard from icon swaps. I don't even know if I'll end up completing that, but it'll be interesting. I think he will play eventually. The thing is, I was also thinking of doing like the Kimmich SBC because I think he'd be a really good player, but then if I do Mbappe, he wouldn't end up fitting. But I really want to use Mbappe. I don't really care about maybe being under... Yeah, I think everyone is, Josh, really disappointed because I think we could have at least got a draw. I think we were just unlucky, very unlucky. With the, obviously Fabianski, to be fair, he apologised for that mistake after Roberto has not apologised for anything. And we've all seen Roberto. But I've got to say, who watched that game here? Who's here right now? Watched the old... oh no, we could be in trouble here. Hold on. Who watched Man United yesterday? Because I've heard a few people talking about that. And who watched West Ham Liverpool? Or Liverpool West Ham if you really want to be technical about it. Personally though, I think, yeah, Snodgrass played alright. But he runs out of steam too early. I think that Jared Bowen needs to start starting. Because we paid a lot of money for him. Watched both. I've got to say, our right back, who replaced Doubletta, Jeremy and Ngakia, I'm very impressed with him. I think he's better than Ryan Fredericks as well. I think he's really one to watch for the future, because I was very impressed with his performance. Wasn't afraid to run against Robertson. I don't know how that's happened. If I end up losing because Sol Campbell couldn't be bothered, then I would have been fuming, but here's Rashford. Vardy, off he goes. I'll read that again in a sec, but we could have a chance here. It's like when you cut off Alan McAnally, isn't it? What I'm doing there. Vardy's put it across. That's handball! Hetterbush just scoops it away from Rashford with his hands. Unbelievable scenes. VAR is not in operation. But here's Vardy. That's the only thing that probably make FIFA even worse. If I had VAR decisions to FIFA. But here's Vardy again. We're into injury time now. Vardy towards the back post. Unlucky, lads. We're going to go to penalties. Much about West Ham. Yeah, we definitely were underdog in that match. A lot of people like kind of support us when we play against like the better teams or whatever. But then I guess you support most people when they play against the better teams. Alright, what are we saying for penalties? First call I'll do for a penalty. Right, straight down the middle and we score. I think I'll go right next maybe. I reckon he's going to go down the middle here. Yeah, he has. We saved it. I'm going to go kind of chipped to the right. Yeah, he saved it. I should have just put it to the right. Gave him too much time to think about it. Left. Hey, John Barnes smacks it over the bar. Mohamed Salah now. He got a bit unlucky there, but I don't know what he was doing. We have taken the lead in the shootout. It's Crespo next. Saved by Alisson, but it's gone in anyway. I think we'll just go down the middle here with Marcus. And it has gone in. Now he has to score to stay in the game. I'm very tense at the moment. It is Marcelo. And Alisson watches it go in. So now to win, where do we go? How has he placed it over from there? Zidane now to try and win it for him. Alisson watches it go in. Petit has to score. And he does! He goes back to him, the pressure. It's Ronaldinho next. And that should have been saved. Andrew Robertson now. How has that got wide? I aimed it in the corner. Everyone saw that. How has he missed? I'm watching that again. How has that gone wide? I'm watching that. I do not know how that... I don't know how that hasn't gone in. Everyone saw where I aimed at. That's ridiculous. That's unbelievable. Can't believe it. There's like CM. What, to play CM in game, Josh? But I haven't been impressed with him there. I think we were unlucky. I really easily could have won that game. Give us a draft token, please. Now we've got some gold packs. I don't know how he'd be as a CM. I think you really should play him as either a cam or anything in front of that. Yeah, so as you said there, cam. I think he could work there. I wasn't overly impressed with him though, to be honest. And that was a better version than the one you'd be getting. I just think that this year there's a lot of icons that aren't actually that good. Obviously, there's ones that are insane, like your Ronaldinho's, Pele's, Eusebio's, ones you see in every team. Of course, Hullit's always given, but there's quite a few that maybe should be better. Griezmann, Cammy, that's good. I might just go and play a bit of Rivals. If anyone wants a game right now, or if multiple people want a game, we could play some pro clubs. Cameron, I did say I could play against you earlier if you're still here. I don't know, though. Oh, we've actually got a rare in this pack. Surprising enough. I think that was an interesting game to watch. Obviously, it was tense, but I'm just really annoyed. Because I had 2 penalties where I put them on target, and then... Alright, he's getting discarded. We'll just discard the whole pack. You see Carlos Sanchez, you discard the whole pack. Oh, I've actually sold someone. I actually sold that guy eventually. I kind of want to hold on to Sarabia because I think we'll get another inform, but so many people have got him that I don't even know if his price will go up. We've got a bit of a lone Lampard or Gerrard, the problem England had for years. I think I'll just go and maybe go in Div Rivals, and then if anyone's got any suggestions about SBCs we should do, because I think we could do some in a little bit. But if any of you want a game that are on PS, I'm up for it. Of course, we played a game earlier, that finished after 20 minutes. We were 2-0 up against God Squad. Had a red Messi as well. People say gold 3, silver 1 is really lucky, but I guess it could actually be true. Is anyone here on PS playing Foot Champs this week as well? Just because I haven't opened Foot Champs packs in a long time, I just want to see if anyone would like me to open their packs. But of course you have to trust me with your account, and I get if you don't, and that scares me. That scares me a lot. Is everyone's team this good? So I haven't been playing Rivals for a few weeks. Got a bit of Ozymen, Dembele, Ikone. I loved him at the start of the game, by the way. Just normal Ikone. I thought he was class. But I think this is another one where we're going to be underdogs a bit, because our best player is, well, obviously Roberto Carlos, but we've got a lot of players that aren't Meta. We've got Alan St. Maximin, who's going to be up against Winter Refresh player, I think. I wasn't actually really paying attention to that side, because I was too busy staring at all the icons and stuff, because that was scary. The big scary icons. 85 Furland Mendy is who St. Maximin's up against, I think. And then on the other side, Anderson's up against quite a good player. Doesn't matter though, because St. Maximin can just do that. I've got to say, I know it was like in the FA Cup against a bad team, but the goal that, I think it was against Newport. No, it wasn't Newport. Who was it? I can't remember. He's going to score here. Yep. That shouldn't happen. That is obviously a great finish, but you shouldn't be chipping the goalie from there. Can't remember who it was against. I want to say Newport, but I don't think that was right. It was Oxford United, wasn't it? Because Nathan Holland went on loan to them and scored. It was a beautiful goal. Like the way he hit it had dip, curve and curve. The F2 would have been proud. But Ozymen, Dembele, Ikone, front three looks really scary. I don't really want to just attack with Bellerin. We've got a few players just standing around in the middle. This gameplay feels a lot calmer than draft though. It feels a lot more realistic, slowed down. Don't know if that's always a good thing. Might be because the players on show aren't as good. I mean, the squad he's using could basically be a draft team, but mine couldn't. Here's Ozymen again. We've read that really well. And then Bele shanked it wide. I don't know if Bellerin had the cover on that. He might have. But it's really surprising that Bellerin didn't just take the ball there after I read to the thing. So, Fabian Delph. Ericsson to Abraham. Abraham's someone I've really liked. I talk about him most weeks, don't I? How I just did him as an SBC to see what he was like. And he was really, really good. That is apparently not a back pass, right? Ericsson just holds. See, then we've got a bit of a gap in the middle with no players in it. Ramos is really causing us issues. I don't actually know who his partner is at the back. I think it's an icon. Would that surprise anyone? Don't think so. Just a normal Eden Hazard, not the moments. So at least that's something. Send him to the front post. Switch player. That was interesting. Made me just run with Ericsson. I didn't even want to be controlling him. Just made him run off the pitch. Oh, okay. This could be a nice little counter-attack here. But unfortunately, we've ended up with Fabian Delph on the ball and he's not the quickest. St. Maximin, though. He can be dangerous. It's a nice little 1-2. Fernand Mendy doesn't know where to look. Abraham, I'm just hoping he can explode through the space there. Good to see you, Zach. Do you still want a game later on? Because we are not doing too well in this one. He's got a future stars front three and it's terrifying. I expect him to try and hit that first time with Luis Figo. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Our games have become legendary on the channel. But you're on Xbox. A lot of people are on Xbox, Josh. Like, disproportionately to the actual player base, I seem to have subs on Xbox. Nothing I can do against that. It's just button lagging, and by the time I've pressed X, the ball's in the net. Good finish, though. I don't know if any of these like SBC cards or whatever. I know Ozyman's a challenge thing. I haven't even bothered starting that. Abraham, that's good. Go on, St. Maximin, on you go. Right, who wants the ball? That liner guy, right back, he's done a good job so far, but I don't think my team's fancying it too much. I can't like... that's handball. If you go to every stream and you look around the 7 o'clock mark, Zach, I think you'll find it there. No, you can't clip stuff like you can on Twitch here very well, can you? But Ferland Mendy's obviously going to catch him there and just body him off the ball. We've got to try and use our skill. And natural footballing talent. That's a ball into the box by 5-star skill of St. Maximin. I need to remember that I can do 5-star skills with him. Wow, he's in. Okay. That's 3. That's game over. That is surprising, though, that that's actually happened like that. Because I thought one of my defenders would just stick a boot in. They haven't. Doesn't matter. I will stay in. And if we get a goal back, I think we've got a chance. I just need to get that goal and that belief. Get it flowing. That's not going to happen if Abraham just does a touch like that. And then, to be fair, he had to take one for the team. They just got eaten, basically. That guy just flew at him. Anderson, carry on your run. Ballack in the middle is insane. 4-0 and it's definitely over. But I say 3-0, there's a little glimmer of hope. Just let that run. I'd rather that was in like a fluid motion. He didn't do the turnaround. I can see Ericsson arriving. Oh, we've actually found Delph. Jeez. That's not good. Don't think Fabian Delph is naturally a striker of the ball on the volley. I wouldn't be surprised if his volleys are in the 30s. But, you know how they always say, if there's someone you wanted it to fall to, it was never going to be him. If that had fallen to Tammy, I think he's the only one that maybe could have got it on target. Go on, make it 4. Pickford could have saved that. I think I'll leave this game, Zach, and I'll play against you now because this game is gone. But Testega's moved out the way of the ball there. This guy is very, very try-hard. Maya 444 Shaqiri. Depends what your team's like. Are any of them actually going to get into your team? I think Shaqiri looks like the best one, but I picked Shaqiri because of his skills and stuff like that. I don't know how you'd want to play. Let's have a look. Shaqiri quick. That Shaqiri looks good, yeah. Maya. I'd say Shaqiri. Because, well, Maya, you might as well have Musa Sissoko in your team, and Foyth isn't actually like that much better than Rudiger or someone like that if you look at the cards. I think Shaqiri's the only one that really stands out as a good player there who's going to be used. I think the other two you can just use players that are like 10k or less that are better, to be honest. So I think that is the shout there. I think we'll do another player pick just while we're waiting. I've had really good support on the stream so far, I've seen. Alright, Zach's giving me the invite now. We'll do this anyway, Zach, before we join you. I think it'll be fun. This could be like the pre-friendly pack. Do you not like him in the game, Josh, or do you not like him because he plays for Liverpool? Serious questions here. Serious questions only. I don't need both Odriozolas, but I do play in different leagues. I've got Zambrotta, so I'll get rid of that one. Well, I could get rid of any of them for that reason. That's what I would say. Like, I've got Zambrotta. I'll get rid of Zuma because I've got Rudiger, who basically fits the same criteria for SBC. We'll get rid of Eric Bailly as well. We don't need to, but we will on this occasion. And we'll use another left back. But he's actually young. Why not? In honour of Josh and our fellow Man United fans in the stream, we will use the mighty Ashley Young. You forgot. I've got my shirt on and everything. Turn it around. I don't know if you can see the name very well. If I go like that, can you see the name? I don't know. You can see, it says 41. And I guess at least one of you knows who number 41 is for West Ham. He's the legend of the game. So, can anyone tell me who he is? I don't know if you actually saw the name or whatever. We're putting Joaquin there. I was surprised me. That guy's about 38 apparently. There we go, Zach. A man of culture. He knows Declan Rice when he sees him. Unfortunately, he has a very low chance he'll be playing for us next season. But we accept that. We know he won't stay with us. We know he's got better things ahead of him. That's why we need to stay up. Because I think if we stay up, Rice might stay for a bit longer. And I really don't want Rice to go. We should be too good to stay up, but we are going to go down because I don't think we have the confidence. Alright, that is not good. We'll go with Bonaventura. Alright, Zach, I'll join you now. You can play against the actual team, though. Cameron, no. No, we haven't, mate. I said you could have a game earlier, Cameron, so do you still want one in a bit? I don't think many people like Liverpool at the moment. Bros will be offended if he's still here or anyone else who supports Liverpool. Have we got any Liverpool fans that are here at the moment? All the Liverpool fans in the house, give me a comment. Zach, we won the first game, then we lost the second game on penalties. You can go back and see it later, but I'm just joining you now, that's why you can't see. Robertson, I put a penalty, it was way on target on my aim thing, and he shanked it wide. I don't know what happened. Yeah, the league's basically won, I'd say, Nathan. There's another comment there. Who would I like to win the Champions League? That's a good question. Any English team that isn't Spurs, I would like to see win it, really. Or if there could be a proper shock, like Atletico Madrid, like, still a big team, but if it's like a shocking one, something like Atletico Madrid. I mean, Atalanta, they're going to probably get to the last 8, but I can't see Atalanta winning the whole thing. As soon as they draw a proper strong team, they'll be out of it. I was very impressed with the football Bayern played. I thought they played some very tidy stuff. It was really nice to watch, and you don't really see that often. Even when you watch Liverpool, it's not always that nice football. It's just they're going to win. It's the fact that I support West Ham, Matty. That's why I don't want Spurs to win it. DC, you talking about? I'm guessing you're talking about Declan. It is kind of sad for us, but okay, Zach, let's have it. Best of luck as usual. We both got Goretzka. I don't know if your one's a better one, but these games, they're always class. I think I've had the better of him recently. Oh, massive lag. Is that a special Malqui? Or just a normal one? Because obviously I don't get to see the team, so I just have to ask Zach what cards he's using. Unless they score a goal. That's a lovely little ball there. Lewandowski. Can he go all the way? Yeah, he's expecting to there. 4 more wins in the league is yours, yeah. 2-year ban. I mean, Nathan, if it is true about them overspending and whatever, it's justified because they've broken the rules. It is completely justified, I think, as long as they actually have broken the rules. I completely agree with it. Yeah, Cameron, I might. The thing is, I just don't know who people want to see. So if you guys want to see Zambrotta, I'll actually have to play some games with him first. But I might. That's actually gone in. That's actually gone in. Wow. Fair play for skipping it though, Zach. But the thing is, with Zambrotta and even Carlos, it was hard to get footage because you don't really notice them that much. They just do the simple things well, and they'll just defend well. But they make it look easy. They don't really make it look impressive because they're that good. But I might do a few more. But I need to do them like SBC players, or I might do some squad builders and whatever. I could. What would you guys think of me doing World Record Draft as a video? Because you guys love the draft. I did ask this earlier, but I don't think anyone was really here at that point. That was right at the start of the stream. I think that was just what I was setting up. It was just like an idea that came to me. Got a lot of space in the middle there. I think Zach will go and mark that, which is why I predicted to go there. Costas Manolas, always a pain. At least his name isn't Rafa Varane. Lewandowski, you'd expect him to score there, and he does. He's class. Yeah, Cameron, maybe I could. Do you know who it gives you a pick of? Does it give everyone the pick of the same 5 players, or do you just get like random ones to pick from? Wait, do you even get... Is it even a player pick, or does it give you someone? It's random, okay. So I could get Messi, Ronaldo, something like that. But I want to see what people think of the draft video. Just a yes or no kind of thing. People would watch it. It's a player pick, okay, that's good. Again, this game started off really interesting. It's already 1-1. A little bit of a scoop from Nabry there. Acrobatics, it should have been. Tolisso has a very good strike on him for a player who's actually a midfielder. I'm going to try and play it to him again here. Too far, that's out for a throw-in. Oh no! Perisic just kept it alive. On he goes. Perisic all the way. Oh, that was interesting. That was fun. Alright, we're going to try and play it into the space where Lewandowski's lurking. Ball cleared. Got away with it, I think. Sergi Gnabry's going to strike it. Apparently he's not. Goretzka with a lovely tackle on Goretzka. I probably shouldn't have had a second go at that. I do not deserve the ball here. Lovely from Goretzka. I don't know what version Zach's using, but Goretzka's just class. He's been in my team all year, just a normal Goretzka. We love him. That is a shank from Lewandowski, so I expected to hit that with Gnabry. Because like Gnabry was running in there, and obviously you guys could see him, what I expected to do. I'm pretty sure everyone could see what was meant to happen there. This is the one thing we did not want to happen. Could be in trouble. Seems like people aren't interested in a draft video. Any other video ideas kind of thing? What do people want? I'm a man of the people. I will deliver content. Oh, is Werner actually starting now? I seem to remember him being a sub quite often. I'll read that in a sec. Dun, dun. Do you know the coronavirus got to England? It can make the Premier League stop. I know. I know, but that means we don't get relegated as well. Like, things if they like freeze the table as it is, we'd go down. Which is not fun, of course. I reckon that Villa on the last day might count for something, and I reckon they'd probably want it more than us. That'd be a massive game. Lewandowski, I do feel sorry for Villa because they were playing okay, and then Wesley got injured, Heaton got injured, a few others. But I don't know who's going to go down. Has anyone got their predictions for who's going down? Because obviously West Ham are in the fight. So I'm kind of biased. But I think we're going to get relegated. Because people don't realise how bad we're playing, even though we have some big names. Haller is terrible. Like, honestly, he's dreadful. Sebastian Haller. When he plays in the 2, he's obviously a lot better. But Antonio, I'd say player for player, Antonio's better than Haller. Based on this season. Of course, last season, Haller was insane. But I know it's a bit of a wrong kind of thing, but Haller has been very, very poor. But who do you think is the 3 that are going to go down? I'd say Norwich, West Ham and Aston Villa. I think Watford will get out of it. I think Bournemouth will be clear. I think Brighton will end up just doing enough. They're not in good form at the moment. Palace could still get dragged into it. Thing is, all the teams like above the relegation zone are playing each other, so some people are going to end up pulling away in the near future. But I think we might end up being left behind because we've got a very difficult run of fixtures, and it's massive that we get a result tomorrow. Like a draw tomorrow, it's not the end of the world, but it does put a little bit of pressure on Villa as long as they lose. Villa aren't playing next week though, are they? Carabao Cup final, I'll ask for predictions, but I don't reckon anyone will say Aston Villa. So if anyone reckons Villa are going to win the Carabao Cup, tell me now, because obviously City, in their last domestic cup final, it kind of went a bit weird, didn't it? Where do you think Man United will finish? You hope for 4th. Top 4 is really hard to call at the moment because there's so many still in there's so many that are still in the mix. 2-0 Villa from Nathan Trott. City. We'll answer the question about the 4th place first, and then I'll move on to talk about the cup final. So, top 4. So I'd say Liverpool are safe in the top 4. City are probably safe in the top 4, and I don't know how far away from everyone else Leicester are, but I'd say Leicester are consistent enough where they will get top 4. So it's between Chelsea, Spurs, Wolves, Sheffield, and Man United. And okay, if we can see now, that'd not be nice. I was about to say I'll concentrate out, but well done, Zach. Good finish. Out of those teams, Chelsea are on a bit of a decline at the moment. They're starting to lose quite a lot of games, so they can end up dropping out of top 4. We'll get to Sheffield United soon, Nathan. Spurs, I can't see happening for Spurs, just because they've got so many injuries and whatever. But I think the problem with their injuries is that Jose goes, oh, we miss Harry Kane, we miss Son. When instead he should be really saying, oh, this is a chance for whoever else is playing. This is a chance for Lucas Moura, players like that, to step up, and he should be encouraging them. Like Burnley have got a bit of an injury crisis, but then Sean Dyche has gone, yeah, Jay Rodriguez, Mateus Vidra, or whatever he's called, they've got the chance to shine. He's put his support behind them players, and they've ended up playing really well and probably holding a place in the team, even when Barnes and Wood get back from injury. While Mourinho, on the other hand, has just been sulky Mourinho. Oh, Kalou came on last time, and he was a nightmare. Not getting done by the same thing twice. Anyway, Sheffield United, they're just going along and beating everyone at the moment. Obviously, their game this week will not be played, so there might be extra pressure on them when they do end up playing Villa later in the season. But if anyone around them loses this week, then Sheffield United will have a game in hand. And that'll be really interesting to see. If Sheffield manages to get it, it'll be really interesting. But the thing is, remember, it's the race for top 4 isn't the same as Champions League. Because if City don't get their ban overturned, 5th place will get it. Which brings me on to Man United. And I think Sheffield United or Manchester United will be the 4th place. Because I think Chelsea will fall off. I think Tottenham will fall short, just not actually accumulating enough points. Well, Chelsea will be up there and then just kind of fade. Obviously, they'll still beat us. That's a given. But then all of those teams will beat us. I might have a look at which of those teams have still got to play West Ham and then give them an extra 3 points. Sheffield United are done with us, and we got robbed away at Bramall Lane with that stupid VAR decision with Rice. But yeah, West Ham will give you some 3 points if you want them. That's why people should like us. We're nice. We just let you win. Unless you're Tottenham, we let you win. We just lost. I would fancy us. Our next games, they're all meant to look difficult. And our next 6, we've got Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, 3 London derbies. I fancy us to get more against them than I do against. I fancy us to get something against Wolves, Southampton, whatever. Because I think we'll up our game. Yeah, Liverpool don't need them. But then Fabianski, of course, he felt it was his duty to give them points. He felt kind of bad for them. I don't know why he would have, but he wanted them to beat that record of home wins. Of course, so Fabianski, of course, he sent them up. Nice. It's a bit annoying that Adrian was like chatting about Liverpool on social media the whole time as if his career basically wasn't caused by West Ham. That is a stupidly good save there from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Well, I just want to watch this one again because that was beautiful. That's a brilliant save. Look at it. Oh, we won't even see it because Zach skipped it, but it was beautiful. It was a cat-like reflexes. West Ham fans might actually get that reference, I don't think anyone else will. I was talking about this earlier as well, but I think some of you missed it. Give me your player the streets would never forget. Who is it? Who is your player that you think no one should ever forget? Who wasn't the best, perhaps, but they were loved. They were a brilliant player, and no one should ever forget their performances. That free kick. Interesting. There's Lag scores from this. He's going to chip me here. Yeah, that was stupid because I should have been able to clear it when it fell back to me. But Zach's going to take this one probably. We'll talk about the Carabao Cup final now then. The thing is, City should win easily, yeah? It counts even more for them now than it did before with the fact that they won't be playing in the Champions League. They need to get some other silverware. The thing is, though, there's a bit of a history of teams going down and winning the League Cup in the same season. And Villa, I reckon... So, what I'm thinking is, will that happen again? Will a team get relegated and win the League Cup? Obviously, Arsenal they let Birmingham win it, basically. Cameron, good luck. Cameron, just before you go, what rewards do you think you're going to get? This has got to be painful for you guys to watch, surely. It's lagging so much. Don't know if Zach's just unplugged his internet or whatever. So there seems to be no problems from the stream side for once. Maybe it's just EA servers. Again, would that surprise anyone? Like, that ball is just poor from Lewandowski. I think we'll make some subs. It's about time. Perisic ain't been in the game. Neither's Gnabry. Obviously, Lewa scored my goal. He always does. I don't think I've ever loved a card so much, apart from maybe one of the special Dimitri Payets from like FIFA 16. FIFA 16 was a great FIFA for West Ham because we actually played really well that season, got loads of informs. This is where you expect Gnabry to score a goal. Like, it's his natural habitat, just running through. That should be an easy chip goal. It's not been. Lucky rebound goal. I apologise, Zach. Hey Louis, good to see you, mate. I don't know if you're new. Yeah, I'm having a good time at the moment. We're playing have a go later if you want. I don't know how much time we've got. It's 7:30. I thought it was about 7 o'clock. Okay, maybe we won't have time for that many more games, but yeah, how is that El Shaarawy then? Do you think he's good? Because I'm probably not going to get there, but some other people might be interested in how good he is. People do ask me about them kind of cards, and I haven't actually got them because I haven't played enough FIFA. But we've got quite a few other people coming in the stream now, so just welcome if you're here. Got some more SBCs coming up in a bit. Especially Alfonso Davies there. AJB, another new person. Hello to you. I don't know if I've seen you before, but again, it's good to see new people interacting with the stream. Hopefully enjoying yourself while you're here. Go on, finish that, Goretzka. Make it 3-3. I kind of feel bad when it rebounds, because this is a friendly, so even more so. That if I score a rebound goal, it's just not really fair, is it? Because obviously I scored one earlier. Mbappe. I don't really ever bring on Mbappe for a decent amount of time. I think I might have to start doing that. But obviously he's only played one competitive match and it was as a sub. So for you guys that don't know, I packed him untradeable about a month ago, Mbappe, and he's not in my team because he doesn't fit. But he's going to score here, surely. Great save by Szczesny. I don't know what version that is because obviously when we play a friendly we don't actually get to see their team. Interesting there from Orsic. But that is beautiful. It's Mbappe! And it's a stupid rebound goal that's luckily offside. I don't mind that being offside because it's a stupid goal. It's unfair. Goretzka. Alright, got a little bit of Mbappe here. I don't know what's happened, but like the way Zach's playing now, I don't know if he's changed formation or whatever. There seems to be a lot of space in the middle for me. Don't know if it's a change of tactic, but it's still under a little bit of pressure here from Kalou. And we need to get the ball up the other end. We only have 5 minutes. Lovely there from Longley. Lovely little turn from Tolisso. That was class. And we could be away here. And it is that man, Kylian Mbappe. The thing is, Zach knows what I'm going to do. He knows that I love cutting in. I've got quite a few comments to respond to there. This might sound bad, but I'm going to actually concentrate in the friendly for a minute. Lewandowski. Make it 3-3. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, we've got quite a few things there. Smooth on the ball, comfortable, dribbling, nice, that's good. I don't know if he still has 5-star skills, but I don't know who likes 5-star skills and whatever, but sounds good. Sounds good, Louis. Who are you linking him to? That's the question I'd ask. Go on, Mbappe, get us level in injury time. Oh, he might have done it. Oh, that's a brilliant save. Brilliant save from Szczesny. He's won Zach the game there. That was risky, Zach. Oh, maybe he hasn't won him the game. Mbappe's offside. GG, Zach. You did deserve a win. Why does your UT crash? Richard, I don't know, mate. I don't work for EA, luckily. Yeah, people were still talking about that earlier. I don't know if it's people that are coming on now, like, and they were logging in or something, but I really don't know, mate. Louis, I guess it's just practice. I've done it so many times. Whatever. Yeah, Zach, GG. Man, alright, Josh. Hopefully that wasn't meant to annoy me or whatever, but I will give you the lowdown. I've got 15 shots on target and lost. Wow. What a game from Szczesny. Our trophy cabinet. So I'll talk you through the West Ham trophy cabinet. This will last about 30 seconds. We've won the second division a few times. Don't really care about that. We've won the playoffs twice. But then we've won the European Cup Winners' Cup once. And got to the final once, runners up. That is the equivalent of the Europa League. So we've basically won the Europa League once, and we've won the FA Cup 3 times. We've never won the League Cup, and the highest we've ever finished in the league is 3rd. But who cares? We played at West Ham way, whatever that means. I still like West Ham anyway. Right, coming off your bench. Oh yeah. I mean, at least we've won some stuff, but it is a bit weird. We've never won the league, and you'd expect us to have won something, and we haven't won anything for 40 years. I'd say, like, it might sound a bit arrogant. We should have won something. A club of our size should have won something in 40 years. Like people like Everton, I think they've won something in 40 years. I don't know if teams like... When teams like Portsmouth have won stuff this decade, obviously Portsmouth are a big club. Nah, Josh, I was always going to support West Ham. Everyone in my family supports West Ham. It was always going to happen. Yeah, but I can say that at least I'm not a glory hunter. People that supported Man City and now they've decided that they're supporting Liverpool or whatever. Right, I think we'll just do a few SBC things to finish off here. Don't know how many more players we've got that we can actually use. I think we'll do another 80 plus because that was a little bit better than the 81s. Requires a rare less as well. Yeah. Thing is, like, I don't know if you're actually from Manchester or whatever, but I have Matt. I don't know if he's still here at the moment. Matt's a Man United fan. Like, he lives in London with me, but well, not with me, near me. He doesn't live in the same house as me, but people would say he's a glory hunter or whatever. He was forced to support Man United by his parents, and I kind of feel sorry for him because of that. Like, if you're Matt, because everyone will call him a glory hunter, but if your parents support a team, that's reason enough. Northern Ireland. That is mainly Liverpool and Man United fans, isn't it, Josh? Like, obviously, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that seems to be like the general consensus over there. Liverpool or Man United, because obviously Manchester and Liverpool are quite close to Ireland compared to places like London. Yeah, mainly it is. I'm glad that I got that right. We've got any links here? Alright, we've got 2 German league players. Neither of them actually German. Yeah, we were. The thing is, Louis, the reason we're not really fuming with Fabianski is because he's literally been our best player for 2 seasons. If it was anyone else, then maybe you would have been a bit more annoyed, but it's the fact that he's been so good for us this whole time that he was always going to have an off day eventually. We just need to hope like it doesn't affect him too much and we support him and whatever. But I think he'll get over it. He's been in the game a long, long time, and obviously he's been under like intense pressure at Arsenal and whatever. Odd Chelsea and City fan, but not many, yeah. Do you really get any Arsenal over there? Because in London, obviously, it's a lot more of a mix. Josh, I've just seen your next question. We'll get on to that in a bit. Yeah, do you really get any Arsenal or stuff like that? Because around here we have, well, it's London, so we have a much bigger mix. We don't. There's London clubs you don't really see. Like, you don't really see too many QPR. You don't see too many Watford. You don't see too many Palace. Charlton and Millwall seem to have bigger followings than them, even though they're obviously not in the Premier League. They're in a slightly lower one. They're in the Championship, the one below. For anyone that doesn't know, I guess you all know that though. Yeah, but there's, from like my school and just general area and friends or whatever, there's a few Man United. There's like 2 or 3 Man City. There's quite a lot of Arsenal. There's 3 or 4 Spurs. There's a few West Ham. There's quite a few Chelsea as well. And there's obviously a few Charlton and Millwall everywhere. So, it's a good mix. Alright, Josh, to answer your next question, I do not like David Moyes at all. Oh! Well, I do like Koulibaly, though. I do like a bit of cheeky Koulibaly. Do like a little bit of 89 Koulibaly, has to be said. That was out of nowhere. I think I'll just do one more Div Rivals match and just chill to finish. It's been a really nice stream this week, guys. I've really appreciated all of you because, well, I'll be honest. I've just been a bit bored this week. I haven't had a great time, but that's how it is. I've watched the football every day, but I've just felt a bit bored, and today's been good. So I'm really happy with it. But anyway, do I like my manager? No, I hate my manager. Well, not in. I feel like he's doing the best he can. Obviously, he doesn't want us to lose and whatever, but I just don't think his approach is right. I don't know how it was at Man United, Josh, but his way of playing for us is similar like the way Van Gaal played for you. It's not nice. He just plays very negative football, and it's not good to watch. Like, the way we played against Liverpool is the way we should be playing every match. But Moyes was your manager, so I don't know if you remember that too much. I don't know if you were old enough then, or I just don't know. Maybe you weren't keeping track of football then, or whatever. That's a decent team there. He's too negative, I think. Like, when we played Man City, I don't know who watched that, but obviously we didn't even try and attack them. I think if we played against Man City the way we did against Liverpool, we would have beat Man City, because Man City were having a bit of an off day with their finishing, but they just won 2-0 because we didn't put any pressure on them. I think even like Otamendi may have played in that match. We just didn't put enough pressure on them. I've just gone in with my normal team in Rivals instead of the Premier League Challenge team. That's a bit of an oopsie. But I guess we'll have to beat him then. We'll just have to beat him quickly. And then we'll finish off with our gold upgrade. But I don't like the way Moyes plays. I think he's too negative, a little bit naive. Oh, Louis, I am. Who would like to see my career mode in a little bit? I didn't do a series because it was broken at the start of the year, and I don't think people care about it too much towards the end. But who would like to see my career mode before we finish? It's a Sunderland one. I've had it a few weeks. I'm on season 3, and it's quite fun. I might just, if anyone would like to see me just walk through that for like 10 minutes to finish off, I'd be more than happy to, because I love career mode. That's another reason I haven't really been playing Ultimate Team. The games I've been playing at the moment, I've been playing a little bit of Overwatch, a little bit of Rocket League, quite a bit of FIFA career mode, a bit of UFC. UFC is great. This Ozyman is so scary. But yeah, it's good people would like to see my career mode. Of course, we did the one where we had Mike Dean in charge of West Ham on a stream before. That's when the servers went down. But this Ozyman is terrifying, and that is not even the good one. That one's not even as good as the Player of the Month, who I've got in my club. Love him. Yeah, I mean, I started like FIFA 11, FIFA 12. I only played career. I had them on the Wii, so you could play online, but there was no Ultimate Team. I scored a goal kick on the Wii once with Wayne Bridge. I'll tell you that now. Do you mean? I take it you mean Pyatt there, Josh. But anyway, yeah. What was I even talking? I was talking about, yeah, basically my arc of FIFA. How it's happened. I was trying to get a goal here. I think that's offside, yeah. So FIFA 11 and FIFA 12, well, 10, 11, 12 were the first ones I played, and they were on the Wii, because I didn't have like another console at that time. I didn't have FIFA 13. I watched a few videos on it. That's when I watched like the first few KSI videos and whatever. I guess the same time everyone else did. FIFA 14 I had on PlayStation 3. And that was the first time I ever really played Ultimate Team. I don't really remember my team. I couldn't tell you who was in it, but that was like equal between Ultimate Team and career. But the thing is, I used to play every game in career. Now I sim most of them because I feel like that's more... I'm the manager, so it makes more sense if I'm simming most of the matches. I'll play like the odd cup match or rival game, or like one where we're going to lift a trophy at the end or whatever. Wait, it's got Gary Lineker. That is lethal. Yeah, I will do that, but... I would do that, but Ultimate Team wasn't really my main thing until FIFA 15. I played quite a lot of Ultimate Team. I'm going to stay in this game. He's going to try and make me leave. FIFA 15, I'm trying to think who was in my team. I remember I had a front two, right, of Radamel Falcao, 88, and 88 Van Persie. Because at that age, that was only like 5 years ago, it was like year 6, year 7. I didn't realise that just because a player had a high number next to their name, didn't always mean they were good. So I had like Falcao was okay. Van Persie was lethal because he had like 92 finishing or whatever. But then I didn't really know what I was doing apart from that, I'll be honest with you. But then eventually, like towards the end of FIFA 15, I had a team that was like Balassi, Musa, those kind of players that everyone loved. I never used the Holy Trinity though. Alright, if anyone can name me FIFA 15's Holy Trinity without me mentioning anything else, then just... I rate that so much. I'll give you moderator if you don't have it. Annual match, you're local. Go on, finish that. Oh, that was lovely from Taliso. Yeah, so if anyone can name me the Holy Trinity in the next about minute, then big up. But we'll go on to FIFA 16. I'll talk about my team that year. And that was probably when I played Ultimate Team the most, like for the first time. And that was the first time I ever used a man who I love in FIFA. Well, two men, actually, who I've loved in FIFA. The first one being my favourite player in this team, Lewandowski. Oh, Matt, the man has come in. I will give you moderator, as I said. Moaz Hussein. He's a man of culture. I mean, Louis got 2 out of 3. You forgot about Ibarbo. I think Ibarbo is probably the most iconic. Why do chip shots just always go in? Yeah, Ibarbo, probably the most iconic. I think he had a little spell at Watford, but Maz Hussein, I don't know if you've been here before, but you're getting moderator, mate, because you have named the Holy Trinity first. Dan James is on the pitch. Oh no, that's 3-1. Yeah, I was not paying attention. Who cares? Yeah, FIFA 16, Lewandowski I used him for the first time, is 89. Loved him straight away. Obviously, he's never been the quickest, but his finishing, decent skill and dribbling, passing, really liked him. Yeah, that team also had Muller in it. Again, from me not knowing that just because you had a high rating didn't mean you were necessarily good. 81 Dimitri Payet. Oh, what a player he was. That was just normal Dimitri Payet. Non-upgraded, non-anything. He was amazing. Of course, I believe FIFA 18 or 19 had a flashback Payet. I think it was 19. But we'll get on to that. I'm just reminiscing about FIFA. I love doing this. Rainbow flick, please. He's bodied me there a little bit, ref. I don't think that was too fair. No eyes on the ball. But anyway... Yeah, FIFA 15, I used quite a few of them players, but I had like a sweaty back line. Can't remember who it was. But it was quite sweaty. 17, I don't really remember my team, I'll be honest with you. I think it was a sweaty BPL team. Falcao flashback would be quite cool, yeah. I'm trying to think who else. FIFA 17 was just like a sweaty team, I'm pretty sure, like Yannick Bolasie making another appearance and whatsoever. Hit that on the volley. Oh, the streets. They'll never forget him. The streets will never forget Michu 13-14. We even spoke about this earlier when you weren't here. We were talking about players the streets will never forget as a promo. And we were talking about like Michu, Bar, Cisse, Dean Ashton, Dimitri Payet, Ben Arthur, Tarat. There's so many of them. And I think they make a great promo instead of something like Carnival. That wasn't for me. Louis, that wasn't for me. That was for my... that was probably for one of my siblings. Chicharito, yeah, as a Man United player. Josh, if you're... Josh, I don't know if you remember this or whatever. Who remembers when Chicharito scored with his face in the Community Shield? I can see my mum's voice reverberating throughout the house there. So my sister's not going downstairs to have dinner. Yeah, in the Community Shield, where it hit his face and went in. Jeez, Witsel. Witsel. It could have fallen to anyone else. If that was Lewandowski, if that was Tolisso, if that was anyone who's in that front six players that isn't him, that would have been a goal. But unfortunately, didn't fall to the main man, Lewandowski. But that did fall to Lewandowski and he's buried it. What FIFA did we get to? I think we were talking about the streets we'll never forget. If anyone's got anyone else the streets should never forget, please tell me. I'm pretty sure there's a few that even maybe still playing at the moment. But we're on to FIFA 18. And this is where Leon Goretzka joins the gang of my loved players. That's a penalty. He should be sent off for that as well. Is that Seb Larsson? There's quite a few. Henrik Larsson has quite a few. Yeah, that's always a red card. Deco. I'd say Deco is on the edge of being an actual legend. Jeez, he's missed it. Don't think he meant to miss it. Henrik Larsson, yeah. Yeah, we're talking about FIFA 18. This is the first time I properly had Ultimate Team as my main mode. Oh, Ramirez! Louis! That is a shout. No one will forget him at Chelsea. No one will forget him on Ultimate Team. What a man Ramirez was. I forgot about him, so thank you for that. Ramirez was surely in my team. Nani, yeah, that's another good one. We've got quite a few coming in at the moment. Nani's still in the game, so that's why I think this promo could work. Because people like Tarat, Ben Arthur, Nani, they're all still in the game. Payet, they could all have these cards. Oh, yeah. Nani's banger against Chelsea. Remember Cisse's goal against Chelsea. Nothing will ever top that, I think. That's one of the best goals I've ever seen. Yeah, FIFA 18, that's where I used Inform Werner, Inform Gnabry, and Inform Goretzka as a front three, with, like, Goretzka as the cam. I had an untradeable Kevin De Bruyne. I linked him to Foot Birthday, Yaya Toure, and John Stones. I used Kyle Walker for the first time. Quite a few players that were meta. I started using a few meta players. FIFA 18. FIFA 19, that team that I ended up with was insane. A few players that deserve honourable mentions through the year. I'm sorry if I give everyone PTSD. I'm sorry if I give anyone PTSD with a few of these names, but Flashback Ibrahimovic. What a man. Few others. Who else are we thinking about? 87 Quincy Promes, the right winger. What a card. Just ones like that, I'd love to see him again. Like, that Quincy was so fun. Tolisso, he can strike a ball. FIFA 14 Ibra, yeah, that was just different class. That's basically the card that they brought back. So, of course, headers were OP last year, so Ibrahimovic was in his natural habitat. I've done a lovely flick there and just can't get on the end of it. This guy's got so many objective players, he must not see the light of day anytime soon. Yeah, that's a yellow card. As a referee, which I do on Sundays, I'd give that a yellow card. And the FIFA referee is also giving it a yellow card. think this is only Zambrotta's like second or third competitive appearance. Just thought I'd throw that out there. That was meant to be a fake throw. And Zambrotta's been bullied off it. I did read that though, with moving the goalkeeper. I ended up with my team last year. De Gea was in goal. Yeah, I know. The thing is, I don't really have the time to play for a Sunday League team, so I won't be able to go to training because of West Ham or whatever. But what I do is I might have one. I might join like a five-a-side team. Me and my mates might make a five-a-side team for like the local. I don't know if you have any like goals centres near you where it's like AstroTurf pitches have like their own leagues and whatever stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I think rather than the streets, we'll never forget player Mars. Carrick is just underappreciated. I think he is. I think he has the right to be a legend, like because he was classed for so long. I just think he's an underappreciated one because he was at the same time as like Lampard, Scholes. Scholes is a little bit underappreciated as well, but I think Lampard and Gerrard, they were very similar players to the other two, but they got so much more credit because they stood out in their teams rather than being part of that class Man United team. But still, talking about FIFA 19, I'm pretty sure I had De Gea in goal. I did Alonso. I did that Alonso Europa League and I did the Mkhitaryan Europa League. And they both ended up like 91 rated, which was class. I remember that Sbcs because when I did Alonso for the 100k pack, not actually to get him, and I got Dybala in a 100k pack when he was insane. So that was cool. Oh, we'll talk about that in a second, Mars. That's one of my favourite West Ham games. I like this where we're just... Like, obviously I'm losing in the game, I've got to play centre off. I don't care, I'm just chilling with you guys. Yeah, I do love that kind of thing, but we'll go back to talk about the FA Cup in a second. We're just talking about the FIFA 19 team at the moment, because that's the last one. I'm trying to think who I ended up with at centre-back. They were both good. Fernando Hierro, icon swaps. But of course it was foot swaps then, so you had to get an icon base pack as your one. I remember I had him. I can't remember who my other centre-back is, and that's bugging me. But I had that Mkhitaryan, he was insane. And CDMs, I had, obviously, as a West Ham fan, I had 88 Declan Rice. And my other CDM was, at the end of the game, he wasn't there for most of the game, so my team at the end of the game was different. I had, this team I played one game with, by the way, because I had GCSEs and stuff, and I just didn't really care that much. Yeah, Moments Gerrard, and then my middle, well, I played 4-2-2 in game. Two cams, of course, I spoke about Mkhitaryan, the other one was Baggio. And up front, I had like I had Moments Kluivert and Red 99 Ronaldo. I have a Red 99 Ronaldo on FIFA 19 who I've never used. I never used him. Just as simple as that. He never played a game for me because I didn't play FIFA. Basically, that was the last time I streamed FIFA that year, was getting him. I just didn't play it anymore, basically. So that was really weird, but anyway, on to FIFA 20 and the team we've got now. Lewandowski will never be forgotten in the future. A few others, I'm sure. But I think it's time to make some subs. I think Orsic is going to make an appearance. I won't use Mbappe because I actually want to preserve his goal scoring record. But then he's so lethal, I might just bring him on. We'll change the game. He'll be like Haaland, scoring like a goal every 9 minutes or whatever. That is a brilliant finish from a man who's about to get taken off, though. Yeah, Tots Mkhitaryan, what a card. So I can give you a few of my favourite West Ham games if you like. We'll bring on Orsic. That is up there. Everton against West Ham in the FA Cup. I didn't actually go to that. My mum wouldn't let me because it was late at night. It was like Tuesday night, but I watched it on TV. Thing is, when Adrian ran up for the penalty, I don't know who remembers this, he took his gloves off. He was so confident, and he was basically a cult hero at West Ham for a while. So he chucked his gloves off before he took the penalty, and it was amazing. I was so happy when that went in. But the other ones up there, I'd say beating Tottenham 3-2 at Wembley after being 2-0 down. Yeah, I know, that would have been so funny. He would have put his gloves back on, and it would have gone back round to the first penalty taker. When we were 2-0 down against Tottenham at Wembley, I didn't go to that because we didn't get tickets, unfortunately, because they went like the away season ticket holders had priority, and obviously they all took their allocation. But that game was insane. I didn't watch the first half, and I came back and we were 2-0 down, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll watch it, and then we won 3-2. Andre Ayew, that's a blast from the past. 15-16 Antonio. I think Antonio's back in his prime now. To go on Zambrotta. Louis, the fact that FIFA 20 is the first time you've played Ultimate Team properly and you still remember Ibarbo, Javini. Well, you remember Fabinho and Doumbia. Respect. I've had more than enough chances to win this game. But we're going to end up losing it. I can just tell. Payet free kicks for Man United. Yeah. The one against Man United, beautiful. The one against Crystal Palace, something else. I was there when that goal went in. I went to every game at home at the last season at Upton Park. I still have a season ticket now, and I have since before we even got relegated. I had a season ticket since 2010, I think. Go on, Witsel. That man's had more than enough chances to score. So I've seen quite a few amazing goals in my time. I saw Carroll's overhead kick live. Yeah, they were terrified of Payet before he even went up for it. That's a great goal, by the way. I won't give Mbappe 5 minutes. I think I'll just keep Lewandowski on. So I've seen the one where Payet, I don't know how many people know about this goal because it wasn't as well known, where Payet ran through Middlesbrough's whole team at the London Stadium. He beat their goalkeeper even. He ran past their goalie and everything and scored. Like, even when you expect him to square it to Antonio, he didn't. I'm trying to think what else. I've seen quite a few amazing goals. I saw us beat Man United 4-0 in the Carabao Cup at Upton Park. That was the season we went down, actually. Jonathan Spector, who was our right-back, scored twice. Goal for Liverpool by Chan. No, they won't. I know he's back in the Premier League now, but I think the streets were at risk of forgetting Odion Ighalo. But now the streets will remember him because he's come back. Ighalo and Dini, a partnership that should never be forgotten, I think. It's not quite Bar and Cisse, but it's up there. And the other kind of partnerships we had up there. Just remember, when West Ham got relegated, we had Demba Ba for the second half of the season, I think. Actually, that might have been after we came back up, but that was good. Yeah, Louis, do you live anywhere? Obviously, you don't have to tell me, but are you local enough to Chelsea to go every so often, or is it like a proper trek for you to get there? Because I've gone to West Ham always, so I still go. I'll just show you the career mode before we finish. We'll do our gold upgrade. That's a bit of a tradition on the channel. If you're new, you wouldn't know about that. But you've probably still seen more wins, Louis. I don't know how many you've been to. You've probably seen them win more than I've seen West Ham win. That's painful. Right, we will do just a normal gold upgrade because that is a classic on the channel. Alex Park Ji-sung! Oh, what a player! I'm loving this from Waz. Am I saying your name correctly? That's another thing. I love it. Northwest London, so it's okay to the bridge, yeah. I know a few people that from... So I'm southeast/east, so I know. So I know quite a few people that support Chelsea. I know one of my best mates supports Chelsea, lives only a few roads away from me. He'll go to a few games a season. He tends to go to the Europa League ties. Someone else I know at Chelsea, they got picked to be in, when the coach comes in, they were picked to be in the crowd that meet the players. They got a handshake off Gnabry, off Mason Mount. They've actually met Mason Mount, that's pretty cool. Stuff like that, that's just cool. That's what I think. The only player I've met that plays for West Ham is Sebastian Haller. I might put that photo on my Instagram. I met him at a West Ham women's game. I got free tickets for it, so we went and watched them. They beat Brighton 2-1. That's not a good player, but yeah, I met Sebastian Haller. He was there. That was cool. If only it was Declan Rice. That's all I can say, though. The streets will never forget the man that just showed up there, Yannick Bolasie. One other thing, if you've got Ryan Kent, he's been upgraded. So I'll just give you a little tour of my career mode. So I'm in start of season 4. So obviously it's Sunderland because I wanted to bring them back to the Premier League, Sunderland till I die and all that. First season I won the league, League One, and then I was mid-table second season in the Championship, and then we went up last season, and now we're here basically. We haven't won any cups. We got to the semis. We got to the quarters of the Carabao twice. We've been knocked out by Liverpool twice. Right, so this is my squad. I do like using the youth players quite a lot. You can see a lot of these don't have faces or they're generics or whatever. So we've got Colombo. He's 17. He's 83 rated. Brilliant piece of scouting by him. Reece James, a recent signing for £11 million in the January transfer window. So we are just at the start of the season now. He was signed in January of the season before. Tamori, he's on another 2-year loan. He's got 89 pace now. Mackenzie, he's 18. He's another one of our youth players. Baba Rahman, I signed him for £2 million from Chelsea when I was in League One. He's now worth about 20. Wilfred Ndidi, I just signed for 30 million. This guy, Davis, he's 17, right? 5-star weak foot. No, sorry, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 85 pace, 85 shooting. He's insane. You got Brown. He's 19 again. Another young player. Another good thing there. Aerial squad, yeah. I agree with like I think it should be everyone's model really. You sign young players that are quite good, really, Louis. Gomez, I'm playing as left wing. I signed him for 5 million when I went up to the Championship. He's been good for me actually. Edouard, he was 10 million, but he's got 97 pace now. That's fun. He scored 39 goals when I went up from the Championship. And this guy, Roberts, he's 17, 80 rated with a 5-star weak foot. Cracking player. Then on the bench, we got another Roberts. He's 19, 18. You see, all quite young players. We got this guy who I signed on a free. He's got 98 pace. Quite a... well, I think Powers down next. He was injured. Quite a spare squad at the moment. I probably need to sign some more players, but it is the window. I tried to get Vinicius out of his release clause. By the way, guys, if you have a good amount of money, Vinicius has a 50 million release clause. Even when he's like 90 rated. I've got 2 players in the academy, I think, at the moment. I've got Wright, who's probably going to start playing for me soon. I might promote him. Actually, I might promote him now. We've got Jeekster, who's not actually that good. Atletico, yeah. I mean, career mode's just fun. So, I probably won't do any now, but I need to probably sign another player. Looking at my squad, who do you guys think I need? Remember, I've just come up, and they're basically all youth players, so I don't actually know who I should sign. I was thinking of demoting Gomez to the bench and buying Vinicius, but I don't have enough money for that at the moment. I'll need to sell people first. I'll just show you my targets. I've got a few. Some of these are just to like check on their progress. Leia Isaacar, I think he's quite good. Greenwood, I was still looking at. I might still look at Greenwood. See if I can get Greenwood on loan. This would be insane. Greenwood on loan would be nice. You see how much I want for him. It's just calm to see a little bit of career mode. Let's see if we can get Greenwood on 2-year loan. A lot of them don't mind putting people on 2-year loans, even though they're class already. Now we just say we'll split them 40-60, and then they'll argue with us. Oh no, I said it's a fair deal. Viva la Man United. So if Greenwood accepts that, that's a great deal. We've got Jordan Hugill, he can't wait to walk out of all the bubbles. Max Aarons, who went to Lyon, I was looking at either him to play right back or Reece James. I went for Reece James because it was slightly cheaper. Vinicius, I'm still looking at his release clause, look. Oh, is his release clause expired? Yeah, look, 54 million release clause, so he's worth 70 million. But the problem is that I couldn't afford his wages. João Felix, obviously, he's insane. They want like 100 million for him. So we'll ignore that, but that's what we're doing right now, guys, in my career mode. So I just thought I'd show you that before we finish. I won't be playing any of it now. But that's going to be all from me now, guys, because it is getting quite late. This is one of the longest streams I've done, actually, just because I've been chilling for so long. It's almost... I thought it was 7:50. It's 10 past 8, so I think we've got to go, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Louis, I think I'm going to give you moderator, because you've been great in the stream. It's been good having you here. You as well, Waz. Anyone else is still here? I don't know if Josh is still here and a few others, but it's just been fun, so... I'll see you on not Sunday. I'll see you on Thursday for a video, probably, with the marquee matchups. Next Saturday for a stream. Just have a good week, guys, and I'll see you all later.